You better be in the house when them street lights come on. Ain't that what your mama used to tell you? But I bet you when she told you to stay out the streets, she had no idea that the YouTube streets would take over the world. Uncle Juice, Public Figure Boogie, Baby Down So Raw, Detroit Gossip, and the most dangerous voice in Detroit, Dogface TV.
Bitch, I talk more shit than Dogface.
They running shit from coast to coast. Welcome to the Danger Zone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Let's go, people. My name is Dogface Calderon. This is the YouTube streets. Hey, listen, we've been gone for a couple of days, but now we back, and we back to create trouble. We ain't come to make friends with you sons of bitches. Just so we're on the same page. We didn't come to get along. Right? I want to make sure we all on the same page. We came to cause trouble. Hey, listen, Public Figure Boogie TV. We're going to introduce you first, since you always saying that we don't never introduce you first.
I ain't last today, y'all. Hey, y'all, it's time to go to work. Mr. Public Figure Boogie TV. We got Doggy always on some bullshit, so I'm first today, y'all. We happy. Give me a round of applause for looking out for me today. Why I don't hear it? Oh, there you go. There you go. Give me my round of applause, nigga.
You happy now? Right.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
You happy now? Everybody's favorite, Miss Big Mama herself. Even though she only 4'11". All right, Baby Down So Raw. What's up, Baby Down?
What's up, everybody? Tap into my channel, y'all, my page, Baby Down So Raw. And Boogie, it's okay. You're supposed to say the best for last. I'm mad I'm second. I wanted to be last.
Hey, look, it be like that sometimes. Doggy trying to save himself. Doggy, you ain't shit.
Right, right. And in this corner is everybody's favorite or not so favorite uncle. Uncle Juice is in the building, a.k.a. Beat Factory 313. What's up, Juice?
What up, though? Y'all tap into the Beat Factory 313 War Story podcast when y'all want to hear them gangster stories, you feel me? And y'all want to hear some prison reform stories and look out for y'all brothers that's locked up. We can't forget about them soldiers on the bench, you feel me? Yeah, and check in the membership. Y'all got to check in the membership. Y'all missing exclusive interviews, you know what I'm saying, in the members only section.
And my name is Dogface Calderon, and I am everybody's favorite person.
Public enemy number one.
Don't let all the chatter and all the conversations about people not liking me fool y'all. People really love me. I really be feeling the love and the energy in the air. Y'all know I ain't sensitive. I know y'all really love me. Wink, wink. Hey, listen. Let's just jump right into it, man. The YouTube streets are full of fake. You know what it is? It's time to check in around the globe, right? The YouTube streets is like any other platform being broadcasted out of the city of Detroit, the state of Michigan, and even the Midwest. We are the authority when it comes to all this shit talking, high capping, and YouTube inappropriate hijinks. We got a guest in the building. It's my brother from another mother. What is it, 2025? So we get a decade in. Checking in straight from Memphis, Tennessee. It's my man Trust OG. What's the word with you, Trust?
Man, what it do?
Welcome, Trust. OG.
Man, how you feel?
Man, I feel great, man. I'm alive. I'm blessed. Got the grandbaby right here. So, hey, I never thought I'd make it this far, man.
It's important to have the grandbabies there, right? It's important to have the grandbabies. Hey, listen, man. So for those of you who don't know, I started a music tour called the Mob Life Music Tour, in which I took artists from Detroit, all across the metropolitan Detroit area. I took artists from Detroit on an underground music tour. We started out in Birmingham, Alabama. We went to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Our next stop was Memphis, Tennessee. This young man was my plug in Memphis, Tennessee. I think we did 3 shows in Memphis in the course of a year and a half.
Yep.
We did 3 shows in Memphis. We hit the 300 on Main and Bill. Was that right?
Right.
Okay, I got you. Every show was sold out. We turned the fuck up, and we had some of the biggest acts in Memphis. This is long before Yo Gotti was still. I guess he had transitioned from the whole 3-6 Mafia to Yo Gotti. Oh, Yo Gotti had been running the game.
Yo Gotti was in the game, but he was on that street. He wasn't commercial yet.
Yeah, he wasn't commercial yet. He was like major underground. Well, he wasn't underground either, but he just wasn't commercial like we know. He wasn't the Yo Gotti that we know right now.
Right.
Yeah, I got you. Trusted OG is in the building. Hey, Trust, we had some wild and crazy times in Memphis, Tennessee, man.
Fuck you mean.
It was Young Dolph wasn't running around yet, was he? Was Dolph running around yet or no?
Yeah, Dolph was out there. You know, that Dolph and Gotti beef was real heavy. It was interacting with the hoods of North Memphis, South Memphis, because you know he originally from South Memphis, out of Castelia, and
right.
You know got out of North Memphis. So you know that was that beef. That was our beef.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can you explain to me the difference between the North Memphis and South Memphis, is if it is one, except outside of it just being the northern and southern part of town? Explain to the people who've never been to Memphis what the difference, because we know that hip hop has really shown the world that North Memphis and South Memphis really don't get along. Is that a true statement on the ground? When you go to Memphis, is it a quantitative difference between what's happening on the north and what's happening on the south?
Well, in today's era with the YNs, you know, it really don't make a big difference. But back in my time, it was real heavy. South Memphis, North Memphis. You had 3-6 from North Memphis making the songs. You had everybody repping their sides, and it was a big difference back then with North Memphis, South Memphis, East Memphis. If that's where you from, you better rep where you from. You know what I'm saying? And it was real strict about it. You could go in the club in North Memphis, and you from the East, and you get to throwing up that East stand for East Memphis. Oh, they finna dog your ass. They finna drag you up out of there. Then all of a sudden, you know, you got a war. So we a miniature LA. That's what I tell folks, man. Memphis is very small. It's not as big as everybody think it is, man. We a miniature Los Angeles. Yeah,
but for that city to be so goddamn small, it's a lot of motherfucking action going, and not just now. Not just everybody. So most people who are not really familiar with Memphis outside of the 3-6 Mafia, and then learning about or finding out about what's going on now when you look at the CMG versus the PRE thing, right? Motherfuckers really don't understand that long before Paper Route and CMG had an issue, Memphis was a city where you can get your motherfucking ass handed to you for almost little or nothing.
It's still like that, but a lot of it, it's about dumb shit now. But you still come down here and get your ass handed to you. When you come down here, you know, come down here correct. If you know somebody, say you know somebody. If you don't know nobody, say you don't know nobody, and get your ass on. Because you fuck around, you run into the wrong folks, they gonna handle your ass. You came out here on vacation, your ass gonna leave in a body bag if they find you.
If they find you. And
so
because
I got it. So the lay of the land right now out there in Memphis, is this the worst you ever seen it because of the PRE and the CMG war?
It ain't even PRE CMG war anymore. Cause to be honest, that's kind of on the back burner. What's going on now is these YNs out here ain't taking no shit. They done took over. And I'm an OG in this shit. I'm 46 years old. I've been out here since 2000. Yeah, 2000 of September. This shit is getting worse and worse by the day. Not by the month, not by the week, by the day. These YNs is taking over. Ain't no rules, ain't no organization, ain't no nothing. And you come out here testing one of these young guys, you gonna catch your issue. But it's getting worse.
So trust me, when I first started coming down there in like 2012, 2013, Memphis was heavy on the GD, Vice Lord, Crip time. I really didn't see many Bloods running around, although I know they were there. But yeah. I saw a lot of Cripping, and I saw a lot of GDing, and I saw a lot of Vice Lording. So when you just mentioned that there's no organization anymore, you got just a bunch of young YNs running around doing whatever they want to do without no structure. back when I first started coming to Memphis, and I know I was still a late comer, you couldn't just do certain shit without tapping in with certain people because what you did would affect how it could start a chain of events that were all bad. So are you saying now that it's this shit, the beef and the issues and the problems in Memphis is beyond even gang control?
Yes and no. A lot of the gang members, Memphis is a click town. We got our gangbangers, but it's really a click town. You might have some Bloods and some Crips and some GD. They didn't turn around and started another clique, YCB. And YCB, you got Crips, Bloods, GDs, all that. They in this clique, but then they be trying to be GD tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on out here. But see, back in the time when you came downtown, 300 North Main, where I had the club, that was neutral ground.
Neutral, yeah.
When we came out and did them shows, it was Bloods in the building. It was Crips, it was GD. Everybody was in the building, but there was neutral ground. Wasn't no bullshit going on.
You tuned into the best of YouTube Streets. Trust OG checking in. Hey, we have on the ground reporting Memphis, and we're gonna have on the ground reporting on what's going on in the city of Atlanta. All on this show right now, baby. That also raw. Uncle Juice, Public Figure Boogie TV. Hey, listen.
Shout out to Memphis. Shout out to everybody from Memphis.
Dogface was in Memphis. Yeah, nigga. Mob Life Music Tour is my independent music tour. All you gotta do is go search the hashtag Mob Life Music Tour. You back, Trust?
Yeah, I'm back. All
right, I got you. So listen. So, one of the things. So, I didn't actually meet Trust in Memphis. I met Trust. Did we meet in St. Louis or in Alabama?
Matter of fact, I was on social media. That's how we linked up, and we ended up meeting out there
in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, and that's when you talked about the mob life thing and all. I said, man, let's do it. Then that's when everything kicked off.
Yeah, exactly. We met in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Shit, you brought the whole crew down there. I still got the pictures. We down there.
Matt Gutter, So Jizzle.
Yeah, is the statute of limitations up? What's the statute of limitations of acting fool? 10, 50. And all you need to know is you fuck around and find out. Yeah, because we down there, we on army time down there. We on Iraq time down there.
Afghanistan, what we call it.
Yeah, hell yeah, it is. And so I remember when I said, hey, let's put together a show in Memphis, Tennessee, and you said, hey, listen, we can't go deep east, we can't go deep south, we can't go deep north, because what it's going to do is going to create a vacuum, and all the artists who was really running around having motion that time, they're not going to come. So north side motherfuckers not finna come deep south, and vice versa, right? I remember you came and said, we got perfect spot. We're gonna go downtown. We're gonna do it on Main Street at the 300. The first show was amazing. Shout out to everybody who played a part of that. Everybody who came from Atlanta, Alabama, St. Louis, everybody who came from Detroit and all around the metropolitan Detroit area. As a matter of fact, Memphis, Tennessee is going through, I don't even know if I want to call it a hard time right now. It is. Can we talk about let's talk about Yo Gotti for a second, right? Let's talk about what Yo Gotti has meant to Memphis, despite everything that has happened over the last couple of years. What does Yo Gotti mean to the city of Memphis, Tennessee?
It's
You tuned into the best Dogface TV. This ain't Dogface TV, is it? What is this?
Oh, this is YouTube Street. I'm trying to take over everything, man.
You gotta forgive me. You know I know how to
act. Want to call.
I'm trying to take over
it's mixed emotions with God, with the PRE thing. But before all that, God is a great businessman, man. He strategizes. He started playing. He went with it. He helping a lot of young people come up, giving them an opportunity to change their life. You know what I'm saying? That's what that man doing. Like, you can't hate that man for that. Now, on some personal shit, how everybody feel with the PRE thing and all that, folks got to get the facts. It's beef. It was beef. Undercover, it was beef. But what he mean to the city, that's that dude. I ain't gonna sit here and cap. That's that dude. That man Glorilla, Moneybag Yo, Big Boogie, rest in peace, Snooty Wild. You know what I'm saying? He didn't gave these people opportunities, man, to change their lives. And y'all hearing their stories right now through their music. And now he the signed zillionaire Doe out of Dallas. That man playing chess. He strategizing. He running the game right now.
Okay, so from back in the day, Gotti has been known to reach out to people, and certain people didn't want to work with Gotti.
Right.
So the way times is now, is he putting a forceful hand on some of these people? Do you think so? Because it's a lot of people back in the day, like 3 6 Mafia. Anybody that turned him down and just didn't want to work with him, he pretty much went at him in a way as far as records or slandering their name. And that's how 3 6 Mafia end up beefing with Gotti. Then you got the Dolph situation, which is supposed to have stemmed from him not wanting to do business with Gotti on that end, saying he'd do it himself, and a female in the middle of that. So
you done already touched it. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere it's a female, somewhere in that mix. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made things go out of hand. Yeah, Dolph wanted to be his own dude. He wanted to do his own thing. He firmly, politely, you know, I don't want to sign with you. You know, and Gotti being that up and coming dude, Dolph felt the same way. You know, so you got two headstrong guys that's going for the crown, and Gotti took the first leap. You know, and when he took the first leap, like you said, it was a female involved. When he took that leap, then shit was finna start getting out of hand. And see, Gotti out of Ridgecrest, that's what we call the Bay out here, aka North Memphis. You know what I'm saying? He from out in that area. So him being out of the streets and his brother Jook, rest in peace, Jook, you know, his family from being out there in North, where you from is where you ride. You know what I'm saying? So niggas from the east side, you ride with the North, you can't rock with the East. That's just how it is. You know, just get out the subs a little bit. That's just like when Moneybag Yo signed with Gotti. A lot of cats is mad and pissed off because what Moneybag.
Trust phones number, y'all know what it is. Hey, listen, I want to welcome. Hey, listen, all the players are in the building tonight. Now, I don't know why he got these motherfucking glasses on.
Hey, man.
That's
man.
Hey, that's
Scamlikelee.
That's the real Scamlikelee. Everybody else is imitators. That's the real Scamlikelee in the building. That's my player. See, I didn't even invite Scamlikelee on the show. He just barged in here and he just texted me and said, "Nigga, send me that link." You mean I can pop my shit?
Had to hack a little song, man. What's happening?
What's the word with you playing, partner? Hey, listen, I get my man Trust the OG from Memphis. So we got Memphis and we got Atlanta in the building. We were talking about scams. So we was talking about just the conditions on the ground in Memphis right now with my man Trust the OG who's hailing out of Memphis. Trust, the question was, so the way it's perceived as now with Gotti and his reputation, it is perceived that Gotti was in a position of power and he was trying to consolidate all the power. And if you weren't gonna come on in, then it was gonna be a problem. Is that an accurate depiction? Is that an accurate explanation for what was going on with Gotti? Was he trying to consolidate party power in Memphis by signing every artist worth signing, or is it a misunderstanding?
Trust.
He might be froze.
He froze. Scamlikelee is in the building, man. Atlanta's in the building. Hey, we gonna get right to it. So we gonna go back and forth between Trust.
I'm back. I'm here.
That goddamn phone popping. What you doing? Selling crack again? What you doing down there?
Well, I think everybody started to chime in to see I'm on here. I'm getting text messages blowing the hell up. I said, God damn, pop should wait.
Airplane mode. Put that motherfucker
on all right. Yeah, say less. Hold on.
First of all, niggas from Memphis don't know how to act. They know it. They see a nigga on YouTube.
What is it, y'all?
Do not disturb.
Let me put this jut on airplane mode. Hold on.
Yeah.
No, do not disturb.
No, airplane mode, he ain't gonna be on here.
Yeah, do not disturb.
Oh, do not disturb.
What? You ain't smoked no joint or something? What the fuck do I put on airplane mode, Boogie?
Right.
Man,
If you put it on
one
airplane
of
mode,
them-
you ain't see nothing.
I just thought about it. You know what I meant.
It's do not disturb. So is it a fair thing to say? Is it true or not that Gotti was trying to consolidate power, and that is where the misunderstanding between him and Dolph initially started? Is that true or not?
Yeah, he was trying to take over.
How did Memphis look at that? Did Memphis look at it like he was trying to take over, so he was wrong, or did they, because he was already growing as an artist in his own right? Was Memphis like, well, Gotti gonna put us on our back and carry us to the promised land? How was it on the ground? How did people look at it on the ground?
Man, Gotti was trying to do that, and people looked at it. You got, like I said, he from North Memphis, so the whole North was riding with Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Then you had your little somewhat folks out of the South and the East that was riding with Gotti. See, Memphis didn't want to open the door for Gotti. That was Gotti's issue. So when he went to Atlanta, that's when it popped off. So they didn't want to open the door for Gotti. Everybody loved Dolph, and it was a 3-6 era moment at the time. You know, he went after 3-6, tried to deal with them. 3-6 didn't want to fuck with him. So basically, it was like, man, fuck these niggas. I'm finna take over. This CMG. So when they wasn't fucking with him, he was known in the streets, but he wasn't getting no shows. They wasn't rocking with him. They wasn't popping with him. You know, back in that time. So hey, that man went to Atlanta, and that's when everything jumped off. And guess what? Memphis had to fuck with them then. They had to. It wasn't no choice. It wasn't no error, because the DJs run this shit out here. They run this shit, especially DJs back in the day. They run this shit. When they started playing Gotti, that's when the whole goddamn city, it was a war then. Shit was on fire then. 3-6, Gotti, Dolph. That's all the fuck you heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't forget about Big Ball now. Can't forget about Ball now.
But see, it wasn't no beef with Ball and
it wasn't no beef. I'm saying on radio play though. On the music.
Oh yeah. I'm talking about streetwise, trying to run the streets and own it. 3-6, Gotti, Dolph. Ball and them, they was in their own lane, man. You know, right. they were doing their thing. You know, everybody know them as the OGs. They were doing their thing. It wasn't even no beefing with them.
Right.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to the Gotti when he made Touchdown. That song Touchdown. From the outside looking in, you know where I'm going. From the outside looking in, that Touchdown song, you know, when it hit, I was fucking with it. I had partners that's fucking with it. But then we get the backstory on he beefing with a dyke. So we like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
D/Slash. That's
what's the layout on that as far as how did the hood feel about him beefing with a dyke? Because from our way, we ain't beefing with no dyke.
I'm gonna say it like this, man. Back then, D/Slash, she was that bitch that stood. And Gotti them and D/Slash, they was like that. You know what I'm saying? Dope shit out of it. They was like that. Somehow, some way, I ain't gonna lie, don't know the full story, but some dope shit got crossed up, and some riding on some other side shit got crossed up, and then bam, all of a sudden here you go, you hear Touchdown, and everybody like, damn, he didn't get a full story. Now he couldn't. He didn't get a full story. He took his shots.
Let me chime in. Nigga, I ain't gonna cap, but I'm beefing with a dyke. Bitch run out with some work or something, that hoe getting an issue too. That bitch gonna get her ass smacked, splashed, beat up, whatever. Yeah, ain't no picks and choosing, no street shit. A dyke run out with some bricks. Bitch, I don't give a damn what you is, bitch. We finna get that ass. We finna go see about that ass.
So she like a man. Like a man.
Hold on, Boogie. Hey, hold on, Boogie.
I ain't dropping no work on no dyke. She already a lying ass bitch.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
It's my husband and dykes out there.
Let me probably introduce this man. Helling, but he ain't even from Georgia originally. He from Alabama originally. You hear me? He grew up throwing rocks at the motherfucker. You hear me? Hey, listen, if you heard the name Scamlikelee, It all started with this man right here. He is one of the dopest people I've ever had the opportunity to meet below the Mason-Dixon line. Cool dude all around the board. And he's one of the funniest comedians, period. From in-person stand-up to the skits all over YouTube, TikTok, and everywhere else. Scamlikelee, a.k.a. Just QUF is in the building. You know what it is. What's the word with you, player partner?
Man, just kicking it, man. You know what I mean? Kicking some fun sway, man. You know, just ate some fun. Man, nigga full, man. You know what I mean? They get it.
Now, so what you're saying is we don't look at dykes like nothing other than what they present themselves to be.
Exactly. Fact.
Right. So if a dyke run off with some work, she gonna get the same. It ain't no.
Yeah, ain't no issue. Well, we gonna beef with that bitch. Definitely beef. It's smoke, bitch. Tuck your panty line hole. It's smoke, bitch. Goddamn, glue your wig down. Goddamn, keep your scrap on both of them. Cause bitch, we coming.
Hey.
that bulge in your pants better be a Glock hole, cause we coming.
No, that's
I agree with it. If I had to something off, I agree with you. But like I said, they already lying like a motherfucker. Man, I'm not hitting you with no work.
But listen,
doing that.
But then what I'm saying though, you got it's gangster ass dykes in the world. Like think about think about the bitch, the little girl that was in Chicago that was beefing with Von. Them. That bitch was killing shit. She had bodies, like multiple bodies. They had to go get her out the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't play. Some of these female, but these bitches pH balance be off and they brain. Listen, these bitches killers. Bitch get that. Bitch might get what's that shit? Gonorrhea or syphilis. That shit affect your brain. But them hoes turn into sociopaths and psychopaths and shit. Yeah, man. You gotta sometimes you gotta step on some of these hoes, man. It's some gangster bitches out here in the world now.
It is.
It's some gangster bitches out here.
It is. So listen.
Oh,
right
man.
there.
Oh, crying.
Right there. There go one right there. And listen. There go one right there. Baby doll. Remember that baby doll? Everybody was afraid of me in Detroit, except this motherfucker right here. You hear me? She was talking cash shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Then she called me ugly. Now, I'm sensitive about my looks. Just QUF. You down there in Atlanta with all that damn YSL shit. You know I was coming for you.
Wait, I'm down here with what?
That YSL shit.
Hey, man, listen, man. Hey,
No.
Hey.
No, you know I'm coming for you.
Come on.
We ain't have no recap. Now listen.
We ain't taking no smoke.
I was on Ugly Money Podcast, and that's my man. Nietzsche, that's my man. But Nietzsche acting like that Atlanta ain't gonna deal with, ain't gonna accept responsibility for all this motherfucking shit that's going on down there.
But listen, but see, this my thing. Nigga, we got rats, gays, we got all type of uncivilized motherfuckers everywhere. So the fact that see, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of that shit be motherfucker want Atlanta to fall off because Atlanta been holding the reins of the music culture for so long. So a lot of niggas just want Atlanta to fall off. Man, we can't, man, everybody got some artists. First off, these niggas are artists. Stop confusing this shit with the street niggas and the gangsters. See what I'm saying? These niggas are artists. These niggas are rappers and entertainers. So no, these niggas don't want to leave these $1 million houses and all these hoes and shit they done accumulated. So these niggas doing anything to hold on to that shit. So it ain't no different than no city. New York got rats. Detroit got rats. Memphis got rats. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And listen, I think putting the light on Tekashi 6ix9ine just exposed. Like he was the first nigga to come out and say, "Damn right, I read it. I ain't want to go to jail. You fucking right, I read it on these niggas." So all these other niggas was pretending like they were street niggas. Cause let's be honest, most rappers are emulating street niggas, street culture, and street codes. But when applied, first off, these niggas ain't the ones out here really killing niggas and doing shit. So when you come with leverage and say, "Hey man, we finna put a RICO on you," man, most of these niggas gonna fold, man. So yeah, I just feel like that, man. So yeah, I don't think Atlanta should bear responsibility for what some rap niggas do. Now I will say, you know, Atlanta do got a bad name in the federal system. You see what I'm saying? Alongside other states, but it's real niggas everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna have a bunch of fuck niggas, and you gonna have a bunch of real niggas, and the line get drawn, and that's what it is.
But I'm gonna switch it a little bit because I beg to differ. Some of these these new rappers now is pulling the trigger. I don't know what everybody else been watching, but shoot, a lot of these new rappers buying them was squeezing the trigger. The Chicago boys was rapping in, squeezing the trigger they self. You feel me?
But do what I'm saying, you see,
you got a lot of these Detroit rappers. They are squeezing the trigger. Now, back in my time, yeah, they was emulating, but no, today to get a deal, you got to be demonstrating that.
Now,
you can't.
But let's not confuse the two, because a street nigga and a killer two different things. Just because you kill some nigga don't mean most. Like, let's be honest, most killers are the rats. Most killers the rats, because who the fuck gonna deal with them? Most killers are the rats. Like, let's be for real. Why do you think they get to operate with impunity in the neighborhood? They killing. When you got a nigga in one neighborhood got 4-5 bodies, you don't think this? Come on, man. How you think this nigga just out here just killing niggas? Just come on, man. You one lucky nigga, or you know something we don't know? With all the technology they got out now, you telling me you got 5 bodies? You got 4-5 bodies, you just killing niggas, and these folks just let you just kill niggas and rap body. Come on, man. So let's not like.
I mean, shit. Unless you want some Jeffrey Dahmer shit. I mean,
listen,
come on, man.
Murder is the hardest case to prove, though. You feel me? So you can. It's a lot of motherfuckers around here stretching shit. If it ain't nobody witnessing it, it's hard to prove it.
Man, not in no major. Okay, in a major city, name a major city ain't got CCTV. Man, like how they caught the nigga that killed Duck. They rewound the tape of them niggas killing Duck. They rewound that bitch back, went back in time and seen them niggas running to the car out their car.
Now you talking about the downtown area. I'm talking about the inner city. Every hood,
so that's why I said
every hood ain't full of cameras.
Listen, the projects is called the projects for a reason. I know they got cameras up out here. They got the cameras up out here in the project. That's the first place they gonna put them bitches at. High crime areas.
We
got cameras out here, but them motherfuckers ain't working.
But I don't believe that.
I ain't say the projects. I just said the hood. I'm saying every neighborhood. I'm gonna speak on Detroit. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know all Atlanta. I ain't been in Atlanta in a minute. But I'm gonna speak on Detroit. In our hoods, I ain't talking about the projects. We'll exclude the project. Regular streets. Every corner ain't got no camera. You feel me? That's on the real. Every block ain't got street lights. Something niggas shooting them bitches down. So it's easier to get away with murder than getting caught with dope. You feel me? The thing with murder, if you ain't telling nobody what you did, who go tell it? A dead man don't tell no tale.
But you equate that to young reckless niggas that's crashing out, killing niggas and rapping about it. You just said these new niggas is killing, they rapping about it. So you can't tell me that the police don't know that these niggas doing this shit.
I was just elaborating on when you said they emulating and they not actually out there in the field. And I was saying I disagree. The rapping niggas I know out here, they rapping in, they squeezing that trigger. And some of them got that, and some of them hustling the bag. You ain't been watching, they getting caught with that bag. They hustling in, doing everything street niggas doing for real.
But I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, okay, niggas doing that shit in the beginning of their career. I'm talking about well-known, big, established artists. Now, these niggas out the street, yeah, they might got a body or two or some shit, but these niggas ain't frontlining shit no more. These niggas somewhere put up. You just heard Thug get on the interview and say him and Lucy didn't have nothing to do with this shit. Two crews went to killing each other, and these niggas got the money to put the bread up. See what I'm saying? So now just by you going to bun a nigga out, you part of the indictment.
I'm glad you said that. So how Atlanta feeling about Lucci and Thug hooking up? How everybody else feeling about that?
I think it's mixed. I think it's mixed. It's mixed signals. Like the people involved, of course, when you lose loved ones and blood to be shed, ain't no going back. Ain't no clicking up. Ain't no collab. Ain't no getting money and shit. Cause these niggas that really lost lives on both sides. So these niggas can't come together and squash shit. But for the city, I think they do send a big message to like, hey man, this shit, because at the end of the day, you can't go to war no more. The war over with. Folk that got in y'all business. Y'all niggas lucky enough to come out on both sides. You can't go to war no more, nigga. That war shit over with. I just went to eat at my partner restaurant. Lucci was having a meet and greet across the street. The police are actively still surveilling these niggas. It was like 20 cops down there. So these niggas can't go nowhere and do nothing no more. So you can't beef no more. The war over. You know what I'm saying? Right. Both the niggas that y'all done lost. And the niggas that's free, y'all free. See what I'm saying?
But,
It don't make no sense going back to war no more. Shit, that
hey,
shit dead.
hey, but how you think loved ones actually feel down there from each side? You feel
Oh yeah,
me?
like I said,
It's
it'll
easy
never.
for them. It's easy for the millionaires that was calling shot and funding it. But what
Sure,
about the
for
one
sure.
bucks who actually hit home? You feel me?
Man, we know ain't no murder don't go nowhere. Murder don't subside. You know what I'm saying? So your loved one was taken from you violently, but it's no rest. You know what I mean? So I don't think them people ever be cool. You know what I'm saying? They ain't
Right.
never gonna be cool, nigga. Like once a loved one had been lost on this side, and then a nigga might don't feel retributed. Like I get my chance to get back. See what I'm saying? They took my family member. The folk came picked us up. I won't get back. I can't get back. So you know it's gonna be up forever with some people. You know what I
That's right.
mean? It's gonna be
How
up
would
forever.
you?
But
How would you have took that?
I mean, me personally, if I would have
Mhm.
lost loved ones, me personally, you know what I mean? I would have like eventually, nigga, the mob get over wars. The mob get over wars, nigga. Like logically, we got to think this shit out. Listen, we might don't fuck with each other, but nigga, the war over with. One of them people come get in your business, nigga, and niggas go to jail and y'all beat cases, y'all come back from that shit, nigga, the war over. Now we gotta have a ceasefire, nigga. We gotta talk about it. Like, look, nigga, y'all stay on y'all side of town, nigga. We on our side, nigga. None of them niggas come over here. We ain't coming over there. Ain't nobody intruding on nobody's space. And nigga, we gonna keep this shit playing. And if
Now,
the shit go back up, it just go back up. But
now I
moving
agree.
forward, you gotta cease fire.
Now I agree with
I
you there,
agree.
but what about them having the kumbaya? They making money together now. Y'all done spilled blood and all that. How y'all making money together now? How that look to the outsiders that was part of that? You feel me?
But see, that's what I'm saying. Listen, them, like I said, once again, them are artists. Them are millionaire artist niggas. That's why I said, like, initially, them niggas didn't even have nothing to do with the smoke period. I don't believe now one of them niggas fired no pistol at nobody. See what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it was just both niggas trying to stand on some principles that really don't even motherfucking matter, dog. Them niggas, like, they could have stopped the beef, but once Bray got killed, then nigga it was up. It's war. Like ain't no season fire, ain't no stopping. So I think like them niggas doing what they do. Hey man, that's some artist shit. That's some industry shit. But the
But you,
streets, nigga, it's still tension out here. You know what I mean? Them
now you
niggas ain't
saying,
never gonna the killers, the niggas that was doing shit, they ain't finna kumbaya.
but this the thing. The killers was squeezing the trigger, but they was the ones pushing the button allegedly. The
But
rappers, you feel me?
but
So they the ones causing the killing because if they saying, "Hey, here go this bread, go make that happen," they the
but
ones causing the killing. The nigga
but
who pulling the trigger, he just acting it out. He doing the
but
job. But if
but me
if
being
dog, if
but
dog don't point the finger and drop that bag on him, it ain't no killing going on.
I don't believe that. I'm gonna tell you this. Me being in Atlanta, them niggas wasn't dropping no bag. Them niggas didn't have to say nothing. Them niggas don't have to say, "Hey man, go do this." Them some young
But
niggas.
shoot, they had Lucci pull up in the double R and have a shootout, and his man he had to push his man out the car dead. You had Thug said Thug paid for the rental cars right then and was right there when they allegedly went at nothing them. You feel me?
But
So
see, listen, okay.
they right there. They causing it. See, we
But
got
but
to
but
get to
no,
the
but
root
no,
of it.
hold on.
Hold on, let me finish. If
Okay.
if they don't say do this and drop that bag, them boys wasn't reacting until them boys was saying, "Hey, do this, let's pull up, let's do that." They was dictating shit allegedly.
Now, okay, so let me crush that narrative. Them niggas wasn't really dictate shit. Lucha Den was on the street. They was getting shot at. They shot back. If you got some niggas in the car with you and they shooting back, nigga, y'all got to shoot. It ain't
No,
like them niggas.
they said Lucci done went to them boys' hood and pulled up. That's what the report was. It
Yeah,
wasn't they was just in no regular. They went to them
but
boys' hood
okay, but
and
listen to
pulled
what I'm
up on
saying.
their block shooting.
But it was
It looked
nah.
like
They
they
didn't
was
just
on
go.
that.
No. Okay,
It
so
looked
this is
like
what I'm
that
saying.
video looked like Lucha was on that.
But let me. That's why I said I'm gonna kill the narrative. Maybe somebody had them boys pull up over there because they was thinking they was going to buy something. See what I'm saying? These niggas drink heads and pill heads. Them niggas was going over to do some whole other shit, and then boom, ambush. So of course these niggas shooting back. Why you think Lucy didn't get hardly no time? Like You think they gonna drop a felony murder on a nigga if they got a nigga dead to right? If they got a nigga dead to right on a felony murder, they gonna drop it? Come
They ain't
on,
gonna do
man.
that.
No, that wasn't the case. And even with the shit with Thug, they had already had the rental car. He already had the rental car. Them niggas took the rental car and went and did some shit. He told you he was on the phone with Nut trying to squash the shit. Them boy, he took Nut them to Birdman. All these niggas were cool. All them niggas were kicking it. Once that shit happened, then the city separated. Cleveland now beefing with Summer Hill. See what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of that shit wasn't plan that shit wasn't playing out. Like if Thug was paying for murders, that nigga ass be gone, bro. That nigga ass would be gone. I don't give a fuck how good Woody got up there and played with them folks and lied. Man, if that nigga was paying for bodies, his ass would be gone. You just heard them niggas say them niggas was sitting in jail with no real lawyers. That man wasn't paying them folks shit. That nigga didn't pay them folks. For like they what so all that shit was just niggas on both sides want to prove to they rapper partners that they really about this shit and they crashing out, bro. But far as them
That's
niggas,
doing that. That's
them
exactly what
niggas want put like people acting like these niggas John got it like these young niggas don't know how to put no real hit on no nigga. Yeah, they might give a nigga some money and say, hey man, but you talking about a real legitimate hit man, like come on, these niggas ain't got hit me around this bitch.
Right.
Cause if that's the case, these niggas would never be found. When niggas get hit for real, like the mafia get hit, man, it take 20 years to get them niggas, man. Like, yeah, well, what Sammy the Bull, man, come on, man. That nigga killed 19 niggas. That's a hit, man. You talking about your homeboy going spinning out the car, shooting up barbershops and shit. Come on. You see what I'm saying? So them niggas wasn't like sitting there with the bag saying, hey man, I got 50,000.
I ain't giving them credit for being organized, but I'm saying they was trying shit. I'm giving it to the fact that they was doing it. They was trying to be active with it. They weren't innocent and they weren't just rapping about it. They was trying to get shit done.
But this is what I'm saying. Okay, so it's like this, right? I'm a rapper. I got some hitters around me. These niggas don't hitters. Now, if they go out and hit a nigga and I rap about it, guess what they're gonna do? That's gonna hide my level of gangster. So I'm gonna look like the. So that's what them niggas were doing. You heard Woody say out his mouth. This is why so many people thought Woody had did the shit, because Thug get on the song and say, "You play with me, Woody, pull up and pop at your top." So you didn't put this nigga in the hot seat. See what I'm saying? But so a lot of that shit was just, and that's what I'm saying. Like these rappers. Okay, if I got a gangster image, I need to feed into everything gangster. If a nigga get killed around me, a nigga get, but I'm finna act like I had something to do with it. Yeah, come on, man. So a lot of that shit, because this is what I'm saying. The United States government, the DA office, they not playing with no niggas, bro. If them niggas really had did the shit they were talking about, them niggas wouldn't got no slap on the wrist. Them niggas literally got slaps on the wrist. Them niggas were fighting Ricos and felony murder cases, and they outside right now. I just watched this nigga pull off in 2 Maybachs. Like, man.
Now I ain't gonna say Lucci didn't, but we looking at that YSL hookup. Them boys been telling for years though. We ain't just talking about their indictment. They've been sitting in rooms with them people, giving out their phone numbers, cooperating and answering questions for years now. So what you think about that?
I just told you, like, man, everybody got rats.
No, we talking about them. We ain't gonna talk about Detroit, Atlanta.
Okay, yeah, okay.
We talking about that specific situation with them showing different videos of years of them being in kicking in and being informant to the police.
Yeah, what you want me to say? I just said it. Everybody got rats. Them niggas went in there and ratted. Like, I can't say them niggas from that. They did it. Like, they went in there and cooperated. Like, nigga, ain't no gun to your head. And a lot of people want to say, like, you know, if you're not smart enough,
you don't think that helped them with getting prosecuted and shit because they've been working with these people.
Man, I think like this. Them niggas was uneducated. You're dealing with people that got motherfucking degrees in psychology. They're smarter than you. Them niggas thinking they was gonna go in there and wag to get out again and all that dumb shit. And you just got a whole RICO start. Because the whole thing of the RICO is this how they try to build a RICO. So to make these niggas seem like a game, that's why they were asking them nigga dumbass questions and saying like, did you have to pay the game? No, nigga, you didn't have to pay. You didn't have to rob no nigga. Then go take $1,000 to get the YSL. Who you paying? Thug, Gunner, like. So you telling me you going out in the streets, hitting licks, coming back, giving Thug $1,000? That don't even make sense. That's why the Rico couldn't stick, because it wasn't a Rico. Like, you're trying to say YSL is a game. That was a bunch of little young niggas started a record label and started repping that shit, and then a beef jump off. These niggas go and do shit on their own. Now, did they get in that interrogation room and fold? Of course they did, nigga. I ain't finna make no excuses for them. Them niggas went in there and cooperated. Nigga, you gave information to help the police investigation, nigga. That's cooperate. These people get money. They don't need no help, nigga. Let them folks do their job, nigga. You ain't got to go in there and say shit. Soon as I go in that bitch, I'm tired, I'm sleepy. Show me to my cell. Simple. So yeah, nigga, you go in there, even if you try to play with the police, you playing a game, my nigga. Once you get in that interrogation room, all bets is off. All bets is off.
Tell them again, nephew.
I
I just went that way where you could break it down for the youth that's watching. You can get an understanding. I appreciate that, nephew.
So this is what I feel like, and I feel like our young men need to know this. These people are getting paid for this. You said some shit ain't gonna help your situation. Period, nigga. You go in that interrogation room trying to play with them folks and all that shit. Man, these folks they know how to read the sign, the signals of lying. They know if you lying, they know if you playing. You only putting yourself in a trick bag, and this shit going to be used against you, bruh. You can say some shit and place yourself on the scene. Oh, I didn't pull the trigger. I mean, I was there, but boom, right there, they got your ass. Because all these folks need is, what's the shit? Substantial evidence. They don't even need real evidence to charge. So shut the fuck up. Ask for a lawyer. And if they ain't got nothing, the folk gonna let you go. So shit, that's all. You don't have to talk to these folks. And I think a lot of, like, the younger you are, maybe you're probably foolish in believing that you can get over on these folks. And these not your parents, my nigga. You know how you used to lie to your parents and your parents, these not your parents, my nigga. These folks trying to take your motherfucking life away from you. So if you, shut the fuck up, my nigga. You can't help yourself. You can't help your buddy. You can't help nobody, man. Shut the fuck up. Get a lawyer, my nigga, and let that shit play out.
I got a question. So let's move forward to this Thug by himself. When you heard the audio start to drop, the audio was like an album, bro. It was record after record after record, right? When that audio dropped, what was the mood of the people in Atlanta about? Because the shit about Thug going in the interrogation room and saying something, that shit had been out for years. Me and you had talked about that a year ago when it first dropped, right? But so the audio and with him in the interrogation room, that's been circulating around. So that shit just was what it was. I think even more importantly, or even more damaging than just the fact that he went in the interrogation room, right? I think the audio of him talking about some of the most legendary figures in Atlanta and throughout the country in the entertainment scene, I think that was more harmful to him than the interrogation room audio.
I agree. I think because now it's a preview into how you really feel about these people. And I know you can say I was going through a lot, and nigga don't want to hear that shit, dog. I don't give a fuck what you going through. And for him not to have the presence of mind to know that jail calls are recorded. All right, we know that. But nigga, you Young Thug on the phone with 21 Savage. So why would you not think out of all phone calls, your phone calls are definitely gonna be recorded and used? See what I'm saying? If you had the presence of mind to say, you talking to 21 Savage. So listen to what he said. He said he had the presence of mind to tell 21 Savage, I ain't tell my brother to do that because I knew they were listening on the phone and I couldn't admit that I was talking to my brother. So if you had the presence of mind to do that, why the fuck you ain't had the presence of mind to watch your tongue when you're on the phone talking about all these people in Atlanta? You see what I'm saying? So I think that definitely that put a strain on the city because it kind of put niggas back on the wall, and it was like, all right, ain't no more picking sides. Y'all watch this nigga do some flaw shit. How y'all gonna react to it? You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga just talked about everybody in the city, guy. that nigga said some shit about Gorilla. Like I was like, God damn, nigga. Like that nigga said something about every goddamn body.
Boogie, so
Dirt.
everybody.
That's
So
what I'm saying. He said something about my glow. You hear me?
yeah, Boogie don't like that. Boogie look low, really. He don't like. He didn't appreciate that. Hey, Scam. Public figure Boogie didn't appreciate that. He ready to fight. He ready to fight,
man.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Yeah, let me ask you a question. So, what position? How do you think the revealed phone calls? What position did that put Mariah's scientist in?
I mean, it kind of put it it put it in an ugly situation because it's like, you know what I mean? Now you probably losing friends, and then now it's like, yo, nigga looking weak. You know what I mean? Like, yo, nigga, he got a chink in his arm. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now it's like she had to save face. So I think that's probably why she had to separate from the shit because it was like, shit was so damaging that, like, because I don't really even believe, like, I don't think the nigga really fucking inside Rice Street. Like, nigga ain't like, that nigga was on 23-hour lockdown. So I think he was just trying to say some shit to sound cool. But I think PR and her people around are like, hey, man, you got to get away from that nigga. That nigga toxic right now. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think that was her main situation for, like, you know what I mean, separate, because you know your nigga in jail, man. Come on, man. You know a nigga gonna say all kind of shit. And then you on the phone with the nigga. You know the nigga pillow talking. So if you ain't stop and check the nigga while he was on the phone, why would you think he wasn't doing it when you went on the phone with him? See what I'm saying? So
yeah, I got you. You told this is the best YouTube streets. You know what it is. Public figure Boogie, Uncle Juice, Baby Doll So Raw. Trust the OGs checking in for Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee has federal troops by way of the National Guard and federal marshals all over the motherfucking place down there. Trust. How is life on the ground in Memphis right now with all that federal presence down there?
Man, it's 50-50 right now. National Guard, they really just making their presence known downtown, pretty much protecting downtown. DA, U.S. Marshals, they around here hitting these hoods with these felonies, doing these warrants, and they hitting these hoods hard. But it still ain't stopping these young guys, man. We done had some burglaries around here, close to where I'm at. I'm in Whitehaven. We done had stuff still going on, you know, shit still going on. But all I can say is, if shit get out of hand with these authorities, these cats they're gonna wild out here. It's gonna be a whole fucking riot out here. I don't think that was the best thing to bring these folks out here. That wasn't the call. You know what I'm saying? If we want to go to the root of the problem of this situation, why a lot of these young cats are doing what they doing, they taking a lot of shit from these young cats. They don't have shit to do. They mamas got to work two, three fucking jobs, side hustles. They dads got to do that. I mean, Memphis is a poverty place, but it's money out here too. But these young kids ain't got shit positive to do. So they hanging out with their partners. They stealing cars. Y'all know we got the Kia boys out here running around stealing Kias. We got Memphis known for robbing. So shit, these young cats out here trying they look robbing. You know, and then y'all want to bring these cats out here with these big guns. Oh, these young cats ain't going. They not afraid of that shit.
So you telling me that the regular rank and file street cat, whether you a robber, a D boy, or what have you, you telling me that they not afraid of the National Guard and they ain't afraid of the federal marshals?
I'm gonna tell you like this: MPD, we ain't got no MPD. That's why we need the National Guard. These folks quitting every day. Correctional officers inside the prison, MPDs. These folks quitting. These folks getting knocked off out here. So we need help, but how they doing it? This ain't the right way to do it, man. These folks ain't scared of these folks, these high-power guns. We got them too. We got them too.
I think, like you said, the root of all this shit, because like I seen the little talking points Charlie Kirk used to try to make about black on black crime, and there's no such thing. What it is, like if you go to the impoverished places of the world, like what are the murder capitals of the world? Not of America, but look at the murder capitals of the world. Rio de Janeiro, El Salvador. What do these places have in common? the poorest places on earth. They the poorest places on earth. So poverty breeds desperation. You know what I mean? And that's where you get this shit from. Like, nigga, the first law of nature is self-preservation. Nigga, I'm not finna sit here and starve. If it's a way I can go steal some shit to get something to eat or take some shit, a nigga gonna do that. So this system, this monetary system that they created, that what got us in this bind. Cause this shit fake, money fake, bro. Money fake, bro. We came from the barter system, nigga. You had some cows. Get what, nigga? I got the wheat. Give me a goddamn gallon of milk. I'm gonna give you a bushel of goddamn wheat. So once they took that shit and made this fake monetary system, nigga, this shit got us in disarray.
And then, like I said, another problem with it, you got a lot of out of towners from New York, Los Angeles, New Orleans, and all they coming out here buying up all the land, all the property, and the natives from here ain't got shit. Like I said, mom and dad and them working 2, 3, 4 jobs. They can't even watch their kids be at home with the kids, so kid ain't got shit to do. They finna go take from the next person. Mom and them barely making it, scraping by, trying to pay the car note, the lights, and the rent. Ain't even got food to put in the house. Young nigga right here, he hungry. So what can he do? He finna go out and go get it the best way he know how. He see his partner over here with the chain on. He eating Applebee's and riding in an Infiniti all day. He want the same shit. Why he sitting at home starving? So they finna go take this shit. Ain't no positive shit going on out here. Now, one thing I agree with our mayor on that he said. He said it. He made sure he said it. He said, look, city of Memphis, I did not ask for the National Guard to come here. I did not want this. He said that. He made sure he said this shit. Because by him being a young black man from Memphis and he here, that shit don't look good on him. And being the mayor, that shit don't look good on him at all.
So let me ask you a question, Press. Let me just ask everybody on the panel a question. So listen, so we had sort of like a roundtable discussion about some of the things that are taking place in every city in the country, every urban environment in the country, every ghettos from across the country. So we talked about the problem, right? We're talking about what the issues are, right? Do we live in a society now where if you want to do better, you can put yourself in a position to do better? Do we all agree that if you want to do better, you can do better if you work for it and towards it? Or are we saying that the system is still so heavily stacked against us that we have no choice but to operate in the most niggerish fashion possible? Do we have any excuses for this shit? Or should we be turning the corner on some of the shit that we see happening in the community that's negative towards our own selves?
And that's what I'm saying. They done took mentorship. They done took the Boys and Girls Club. They done took these community centers away from these kids that could possibly talk to them, because maybe a kid want to be a lawyer or something, but he don't know the first steps to go or how to do that. But you got this mentor over here that's going to reach out to him and show him a better way. That shit ain't out here no more.
And listen, you in Tennessee and we in Detroit. They done that there. They done it here. They done it in every urban community across this country. It's designed that way. They did it intentionally for these YNs to be out here out of control. They took away all the resources. You feel me?
So my question is this. My question is, this is my thinking. We already know. See, black people, we are smart. We are intelligent, even if we don't display our intelligence on a regular basis. We know how we got to be where we are right now. We know that it was by design. We know that not only was it by design, we know what the aim and objective was, right? So do we still, even in 2025, are we still saying that the reason why we are like we are as a people, us, is because the white man took something from us that was going to help us be better us? Is that what we said?
I'm gonna say, yeah. The reason why I say that is because this is actual scientific proven fact. When you take a people and you do what they did to us, So you have to be out of your situation half as long as you was in it. So if we was in slavery 400 years, that's like if you take a computer and wipe that bitch clean. It still ain't gonna work better. You still got to reboot it and put a new program in it for it to run right. Right? So by them just releasing niggas, we still exhibiting what they used to be because we mimicking our captor. So all the shit that why he is doing out, it's the same shit Vikings and shit did. You do know that these people created pillaging and taking and robbing and killing and raping. Like so it's no accident that we're behaving like the motherfuckers that we learned this shit from. So it's gonna take us half as long as we was in slavery. It ain't been 200 years yet. So the few of us that are lucky enough to come up out of that shit, that's a rarity. You can't expect the hive to be able to associate with us and be like, okay, yeah, no, nigga, it's gonna be few of us that come out of this shit and understand it. And guess what? We ain't gonna be able to reach these niggas. This is my philosophy. If you really want to save black people, you must be prepared to die by their hands. Because we done killed every civil rights leader we done had, except maybe Martin Luther King, but y'all was coming out, we still set the nigga up. So technically, we killed him too. You know that, right? Every civil rights leader we didn't kill them. See what I'm saying? Because we're infiltratable. We can't infiltrate white people because we ain't got shit to offer them. But they got money and power and status that they always can infiltrate us. So it's not no reason. It's a reason why the odds are stacked up against us. Because people be like, oh, y'all can go start your own shit. Well, look at what happened when we did. Rosewood, Tulsa. It ain't no, them folks came and bombed. They infiltrated the Black Panther. They infiltrated the Muslims. Come on, man. It ain't no accident. Niggas can't work together.
Talk that shit. Talk that shit. I like what you're saying.
Yeah, like
we could bring it up to modern day. Look at Bill Cosby. He went to try to get his own. What they do, lock him up for some shit that they said happened 50 years ago.
And that's what they boy. He was they boy. He was they boy. You can look at. Listen, they didn't fuck with Diddy until Diddy started saying fuck both parties. Let's start our own party. Nigga, why that interview didn't go viral? Why that interview got shelved and then boom, all the freaky shit. The fact that they put out the man had 150 bottles, however many bottles of baby oil. How the fuck is that helping anybody? That was to demonize that nigga in the public eye, to strip him of all credibility because he was trying to unite niggas. Yeah, he did some fucked up business, but look what he did. He started going back, giving nigga they masters and shit, calling himself love. Oh, nah, we don't want these niggas like this. We want, because this is the thing about it, right? This is what I see. Every time we have a prominent black figure that either invent some shit, create some shit, or break some type of barrier, they get this nigga so much money, he gonna disappear. Cause I don't believe if Jeff Bezos was black, that nigga wouldn't still be around. Cause black people, we want so much money, bitch. I'm finna go relax. I'm finna go disappear. I'm not about to have $100 billion still working around this bitch. You a motherfucking lie. I get 3-4 billion, bitch. I'm going to Cancun. I'm finna go relax. That's how black people minds is. We don't want to keep working forever and ever and ever. So the fact that this white boy want to keep working, he's never satisfied. Power corrupts, but absolute power absolutely corrupts. And that's what we dealing with. Absolute power. These motherfuckers done got absolute power.
Absolute power, bad motherfucker. You tuned into the YouTube streets. Trust the OG checking in from Memphis. Hey, Trust, put that baby to sleep, bro. We're going to tap back in.
All right.
All right, one love, bro. Thank you.
All right, Trust, we got to get together.
All right, brother.
Scamlikelee in the building. Atlanta is the hot topic right now because Lucci dropped the album Friday. Thug dropped the album Friday. I want to go back to the whole conversation about that. So both of the superstars on opposite ends of the spectrum, they're A-okay. They're a little bit rough. They're a little bit ruffled. They get a little roughed up a little bit by the system, right? But they okay. They're back home and they're both multi-millionaires, and their projection is upwardly rising, right? When we talk about the settling of differences between the two camps, one of the things that I said, and this is me, it may be immature of me, but I'm going to tell you the truth about what I said. I'm like, man, it can't be no motherfucking peace if my brother is the one who got shot and killed. I understand that we are in a position where law enforcement is in all of our business. They know everything. It ain't nothing about YFN or YSL that law enforcement at this point. We know when we look at all the players and look at all of the information that was divulged, we know that if a nigga do murder something, he going to jail. You gotta be the dumbest motherfucker in the world because your ass going to jail. Listen, the police ain't got to come pick you up. The motherfuckers who got something to lose gonna turn your ass in on the high or on the low end of things. That's one. Number two, and then so it's like what this should be a lesson, not just for the young boys and girls in the city of Atlanta, but all over the world. At the end of the day, look how many people lost their lives during that conflict. Look at how many people are still in jail or doing life bits or doing long stretches about that conflict. Look at how many people now have felony records, right? This should be a lesson to all the young black boys and girls who look up to stars and try to mimic what they see on TV or on YouTube or what they hear in a record. The stars are still stars. Meanwhile, everybody, the whole supporting cast, niggas is rats now. They can't go nowhere for real because they got the rat label on them. Niggas, they got felonies. You can't go get no job. You ain't down with the click no more. So where you gonna get your money from? They ain't had no money. Niggas sat in jail 2 years with a court-appointed lawyer. So if this shit is not a learning lesson, if it's not a learning lesson for everybody, listen, before you go rad out for a motherfucker thinking that you gang, you need to think about your own freedom, your own situation, your own future. Because as you can see, everybody, all the niggas who died in prison, got the rat label on them now, or get felonies and on probation to 2086. Niggas is on probation to 2086.
Nigga ain't gonna die on probation and still be on probation.
Nigga gonna die on probation.
Listen,
this shit is a lesson that we couldn't ask for a better lesson. Now the issue is, are the young YNs gonna learn from it? Are the parents of the up and coming, the next generation of YNs, are they showing this to their children so their children, their nieces, their nephews, their grandchildren can see this shit? Because this shit is a lesson.
But this my thing.
Because the older people YNs too.
Yeah,
they acting just as young as they fucking kids.
This is my belief. I don't believe you learn from. I don't think a nigga can learn without them going through it. That's just a hard reality of life. You can tell your child don't touch the stove 1,000 times. It's hot, fire. A baby gonna touch that motherfucker eye and burn his hand. So I just feel like, you know what I mean, regardless of what niggas doing, you got to have the presence of mind to know to do shit yourself. Fuck what another nigga doing. If you easily influenced, we all know it's sheep. And this is what drives society. Worker bees and sheeps. So if you gonna be a sheep, nigga, you gonna be a sheep regardless. And I want to say this too. How everybody be saying like the streets are a myth. The streets are myth now. No, they not. This has always been the streets. Niggas always been getting killed, backdoored. Nigga, your cousin got killed with some bricks. Ain't no forced entry. Dog didn't bark. Like his partners killed him. So this has always been the streets. Niggas always been getting told on. Nigga know if you go to jail, nigga gonna fuck your baby mama. Somebody in your gang might end up with your baby mama. Come on, man. So we gotta stop acting like this some nuance and new shit. This shit been going on. So it's like 2025, we got enough data to look at it and say, this shit ain't what's up. You got enough data. It's enough data. We done seen niggas try this shit. It's enough data from 1980 something to 2025 to see that none of the gang shit done panned out how nigga thought it would. The OG niggas broke it for junkies. You know what I mean? This shit over with. So if you still got the mind present, or you want to be a street nigga or be beholden to the code, then nigga know what come with that. Know that betrayal coming your way. Know you getting told on. Know you might get backdoored. Know you might get killed. That's what come with this shit. Don't get in this shit and pretend like, oh, everybody's supposed to have the same code. Because the first, everybody know all the codes go out the window when it's your ass in the hot seat.
Baby, what you gotta say?
I mean, I'm just sitting back listening, and there's a lot of things that your peoples teach you. Like your mama, first thing she teach you is you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You know what I'm saying? And the streets ain't your friend. Your home don't lie on you. I mean, it's not the same for these young kids nowadays because, like you say, it is their parents is acting younger than them. So it's like, what can we do now? Now that we know all these things, what can we do now to change this? Because we still, every day a new baby is being born. What can we do to switch the narrative of Black people? How can we all? I know you say we all can't work together, but I think a good majority of us could come together to try to save the youth.
But I believe I'm telling like niggas go get infiltrated anyway. If you like every Black Power movement we ever tried to have has been infiltrated, right or wrong. So recently, what happened to the Black Lives Matter movement?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling. Like I feel like only way we can say the youth, man, is you got to think. The main problem is grandparents are gone. Ain't no such thing as grandparents no more. Where all the gray haired people at? When we was growing up, nigga, we had real grandparents. These folk grandparents 36 and shit. They grandparents 36. They mama 28. See what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers had babies when they were 14. See what I'm saying? So it ain't no more where's the wisdom at? All the wisdom is gone. See what I'm saying? Just think about it. Where are all the gray haired people at, bro? Nigga, when I grew up, I had a great aunt, I had a great uncle, I had a grandma. See what I'm saying? Where are all these people at? We're not afforded that luxury no more. So now with evolution, niggas got to learn at a faster rate and apply it because that's what knowledge is. So until these young niggas start applying this shit, man, nigga, they ain't finna listen to us. These young niggas will kill us, bro. So, hey, man, like I'm
Y'all
telling,
gotta protect me at all costs. Because I'm almost there. You gotta protect me at all costs. Nigga, I'm knowledgeable. I got these kids. I'm gonna be all gray in a minute. Ooh, shit.
see, look, nigga phone fell. See what I'm saying? Hey, man, the folks, see what I'm saying?
He on some bullshit.
Boogie, y'all ass can't do you can't hold your phone up. Why you ain't gonna tell your ass up, Boogie? You ain't gonna sit your ass down.
To touch on that, even if we did have the gray hair people, these kids don't respect these old senior citizens. That I didn't see so much stuff out here with these younger kids is fighting I seen a video with one chick fighting her great grandma. And
so where you at? Where you at?
Detroit.
Okay, so in the South, it's more like we respect out here. So like we might even be beefing. We might catch our up. I see you with your mama, nigga. I'm gonna let you make it. Hey, Miss Linda, I'm gonna speak to her. Hey, Miss Linda, boy, get your ass. You see what I'm saying? So I do think like it's just certain areas and pockets. I feel like all Black people need to come to the South. I think everybody need to come to the South, bro. Honestly, because even up north, they got them stopping frisk. They got a lot of racist shit up there that people don't be looking at. Like, man, that shit worse than the South.
Yeah, traditionally, when people think about racism in this country, so when you look at just how Black people migrated to the North and the reasons why they migrated to the North was obviously to escape. It wasn't necessarily escape poverty. It was to escape the
persecution,
the persecution by racist white motherfuckers, right? In law enforcement and just in society as a whole. But the North, we had a tremendous amount of institutionalized racism. It may not have been spoken out loud, but in the systems of employment and in the social settings, Detroit and the Black neighborhoods in Detroit were just as segregated as Black neighborhoods in the South. Like when Detroit was first populated with Black people, you had neighborhoods that, first of all, wasn't no living on 6 Mile or 7 Mile in the 1940s and 50s. What none of that shit. If you were on 6 Mile, 7 Mile, and certainly 8 Mile, you had to have a pass. You had to be cleaning up somebody's house or doing some goddamn yard work. It wasn't just no niggas living on there. So Detroit was segregated as a motherfucker first as well. The South, it definitely has. Nothing is perfect, right? And I think that when you look at just the overall landscape of what it means to be Black, right? And when you look at our communities, right? We know about all the systems and all of the methods that were put in place to cause us to either be stagnant or to even take us back. And we know the systems that were put in place to cause us to trip and stumble, the things that were put in place to cause us to not realize our true potential. But now this country, this country and the mood of this country, it is heavy on we are doing it to ourselves. So in the face of even some of the black political pundits and social pundits, they're really heavy, especially with the passing away of Charlie Kirk. The passing away of Charlie Kirk has really exposed the fact that black people are further apart in our thinking than we even thought we was. You have black people arguing about whether or not Charlie Kirk was racist when he talked about Martin Luther King, when he talked about black people were better off when they were enslaved or in the Jim Crow South, when he talked about how George Zimmerman was a hero and Trayvon Martin was a thug, when he laughed about and talked about how George Floyd, how he died because he was a dope fiend. We thinking that this is shit coming from racist white people or people who were raised with racist concepts, right? But nowadays, black people, we arguing with ourselves about what I think is an easy call out. I don't give a fuck what other shit Charlie Kirk was talking about. He rose to prominence off the backs of pointing out all the some of the most negative aspects about everybody except white American.
Man, listen, this this the funniest shit to me. It's not funny, but it's funny. But if you look at it, bro, we headed to a race war with no people of color gonna be the fucking like, bro. So it's like these people they became so parasitic that they eat themselves. Like Dick Gregory said, just mind your business. Like these folks, they about to literally have a race war with no black people involved.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a race war, bro, with white on white people. That's what's going on. Like the irony of the shit Charlie spoke about, then for it to happen to him after he uttered those words, I don't believe in coincidence, bro. You telling me the universe just set all that shit up and it was just a coincidence? I don't believe that. It's no way possible. Like his last words were, "Are we talking about gang violence?"
Right.
And a white man shot him. You can't make this shit up, bro.
You feel
me?
You tuned into the best of YouTube. Street Scamlikelee is in the building. Let's just talk about now, where does Atlanta go from here? So we know that two of the most, so we know YSVL and YFN, two opposing forces. And the war went on for damn near a decade. Right. Motherfuckers was afraid to come outside. Right. It used to be a time where you would be safe in Buckhead. Motherfuckers started coming to Buckhead acting a fool. Fanny couldn't have that shit. Fanny couldn't have them folk going up to that good rich ass shit and niggas jumping out spraying motherfuckers at Lenox Mall. I don't even go to Lenox Mall no more when them niggas was out. Them niggas was out here acting a fool. Where does the city of Atlanta go from here? And does what happened to Thug and Lucci and all the other players involved with both of those crews, does Atlanta learn something from this, or is it just another thing that we know and that we're going to forget as we move forward with what we do as a people?
Nah, I think it definitely changed the landscape, and the reason why I say that because I think niggas on all sides are gonna be more proactive when these beefs start. Like I think because y'all Thug and Lucci are like OGs, you know what I'm saying? So now they got the power to quell a lot of these smaller beefs. Like when the other artists start the beef, they can step in and say, "Hey, we went down there path, but yeah, everybody get a Rico." As soon as 2-3 niggas down east side, but yeah, getting a Rico. So I think that's kind of like, even though, like I said, if you one of the loved ones that lost a family member, your pain ain't never gonna heal. You gotta accept that. But for what they stand for and what they're doing they are able to now go to these young niggas and say, "Hey man, this shit ain't worth it. You done seen what we did, you done seen what we went through." I think they got the rank and respect now to actually call out some of them beefs and then pull these people together and show niggas, "Hey man," because I know, listen, this shit ain't gonna please everybody. You can't. You can't please everybody. Somebody got to be left holding the baggage from this shit. But you got to make a sacrifice to say this is for the greater good. We can still reach these kids and stop these young niggas before this beast spiral and niggas start dying. You see what I'm saying? Because once one nigga die, bro, one nigga die, it's up. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody, you see what I'm saying? So if we can get there before that shit happens, if some niggas start rap beefing it, man, if we can make it to that point and catch niggas before they die, then man, we got a lot of power and we can quell a lot of that shit. And nigga, it's not lame to goddamn get on the song with this nigga. Even like I said, before bloodshed happens. Because once that bloodshed, then you know, like this shit can go on. A nigga can wait 10 years and go kill one of them niggas. Like, so hopefully, man, like the city can learn from this shit. And you know what I mean? Because Atlanta was never no city like that. We always been the player niggas. We always wanted to dress up, have fun, fuck bitches, get money, you know what I mean? So when they started this whole op shit and beef shit, drill shit, this shit kind of put Atlanta in a sunken place. So hopefully we can bring the fun back, get people to laughing and having fun and clubbing again. Because that's what Atlanta was known for. Niggas want to come down here and party and go out. Nigga ain't want to come out here and duck their motherfucking taco. Because nigga got ARPs and 100-round drums and shit. You know what I mean? So hopefully we can just get back to that. And man, if them niggas can make that shit work to where they can stop these young niggas from beef, because let's be honest, the young niggas ain't listening to no preacher. They ain't listening to the, you know what I'm saying? They listening to the rappers. You know what I'm saying? They listen to the niggas. So if you're not a nigga like that, they not finna listen to you. They have to admire you to listen to you. And what do they admire most? Rappers, man. So maybe them niggas can do some shit that our black leaders can't do. So I'm for it. If they put their foot forward and actually do that shit instead of just making this shit about some money. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I'm finna put you on the spot. You know how we do. Watch this.
Oh shit! Not the showdown music. Come on with it, nigga.
Yeah. So, what's up with your nephew, Lil Meech?
Hey, okay, yeah. I'm glad you brought him up. That nigga, y'all nephew.
What?
Yeah, that nigga, y'all nephew.
He ain't. No, he
Yes,
ain't.
he is.
No, he
Nigga,
ain't.
He came out. No, listen, he came out the nutsack of the biggest nigga down there out of Detroit. Yeah. If y'all just asked us that question, that look,
He Atlanta nigga.
listen.
Atlanta
No, he
nigga.
not. No, he not. No, he wasn't. He grew up in Miami.
So you ain't gonna tell me? Wait. So you telling me, and everybody on the YouTube streets, and everybody in America, you telling us that Detroit, we have to accept his stupidity because he's born in Detroit.
What lineage did he come from?
Atlanta.
No. What lineage? Lineage. His dad. No, lineage means your dad and your legacy.
Hey, listen,
come on, man.
Anytime you get to using multi-syllable words, you lose me right there.
Hey, wait, did he grow up in Miami or did he grow up in Atlanta?
He grew up in Miami.
Okay, then. So how y'all trying to throw the nigga on us?
Because they were down there living with y'all when he was born. When he was
it's about where you at, not where you from. Where you at?
So
where
you
at?
Okay. Let's do a trade. NFL.
Okay.
Listen. So we'll trade you because y'all gonna take Lil Meech.
What?
We'll take Tracy T. Fuck it.
Yeah, we'll take Tracy. Don't start that, baby doll. We'll take Tracy T and we'll give y'all Lil Meech
and Big Meech.
Nigga for extra
and Big Meech.
Hold on, listen.
Yeah, no, wait. I mean, we'll give you Big Meech and Lil Meech. Y'all give us Tracy T.
Hey man, listen, we ain't relinquishing nobody over here, dog. Tracy T with us, dog. Listen. Okay, so about Lil Meech, dog. Listen, what are we really surprised? I'm saying,
no.
Huh? I'm just saying. The only reason I'm saying that because for some odd reason, people then got in their mind and started thinking of Little Meech as Big Meech. He's an actor. I never looked at Lil Meech as a drug king empire type nigga that built out. I never looked at him like that. He's a kid at the end of the day. Like you gotta think he didn't have his father, so he didn't have a lot of male influence around him. So a lot of that shit, like man, when you're begging a slur, not to
Right.
expose you, you didn't put yourself in a situation that you shouldn't even be in. And any street smart nigga would have never been in that situation. You know what I'm saying? But a kid that grew up in privilege and don't know no better about like you gotta think about it. Street niggas, we grew up with the whores and the prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? We knew
And that's
better. We would get our dick sucked by them when we was 8, 9, and 10 and shit. So we
right.
already knew. You know what I'm saying?
But like you said, Scam, she already had done that to other motherfuckers, 50 Cent and everybody else. So why would he put himself in that same predicament?
Come on, man. That's like talking to Cat Stacks. Shout is the new Cat Stacks, nigga. The new superhead. Why would you put yourself in a trick bag like that? So yeah, I ain't got no remorse for him. Like you going out bad, sad, and 50 ain't making it no worse. It's just a learning lesson, man. That young nigga he got to go through it just like everybody else.
One of the major criticisms that 50 Cent got when he started to expose Big Meech and started to label him as rat is that people started to point out the fact that, hey, everything that you're saying now about who you saying Big Meech is and what he was about, this is something that you had to have known before you get in the business with him. There's no way in the world that 50 Cent let somebody like Tammy Collins get next to him without properly vetting her, without doing some background check. How hard would it have been to figure out who she was and what she was about?
But this is my thing. Okay, go ahead.
No, but just think he got a lot of criticism, and I think the criticism is justified. So, do we look at it like, hey, I'm doing business. This is a money move. It ain't about no personal shit. So even though I did know this about him, I was looking at the money that came associated with the BMF brand as a whole. I don't give a fuck if he was or wasn't.
Okay, this how I feel about that shit, right? So the bitch a rat, right? She's a rat, right?
For sure, 100%.
Okay, so why are we so now we believe her when she turns against Meech? Rats do what? Rats gonna say their own ass.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna take her word and say, yeah, Meech knew, and like I don't believe that. Like this bitch is anything she said should be striked from the record. And just like anybody know in the Fed, if you ain't got definite proof, you can't say that this man a rat. And a rat saying he's a rat don't make him a rat. Bitch, show proof. If you got to show us that he knew that you was gonna do what you were gonna do, and that hoe has yet to do that. See what I'm saying? Because if because you gotta think for her, it's beneficial to get him out. You know what I'm saying? It's beneficial if you already got his life rights. It's more beneficial for you to work your move to get him out so you can get the bag. See what I'm saying? So even if the man didn't have no knowledge of the shit and this bitch go do it and then throw it on a nigga like, come on, man. So that bitch got to, come on, bitch, you got to show us something. Show us that this man knew that you was about to go do that. Because you saying it, your word holds no weight. And we all know that 50 is a very vindictive character. So if he don't give a fuck if it's true or not. He gonna go with a narrative because he has the power to paint that narrative and say, fuck you. We know 50. We done seen, if you get into it with 50 Cent, your ass can hang it up. You got an enemy for life. That nigga's gonna beef with your ass till you die. And then he still gonna say he's smoking on you. Come on, man. That man just say he was smoking on Herb Gotti, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. Like, we can't uphold this bitch word as the truth. This hoe is the scum of the earth. And now she's mad because Meech didn't cut her off. So now she has motives to go say the shit that she's saying. So that's all I'm saying. Like, we got to be fair. If ain't no smut on that man's name and that man that went down there and stood up under all kind of scrutiny, walking in pins, and ain't nobody, I ain't heard about nobody running them up. Did he get ran up somewhere?
Oh, he didn't get touched a few times.
No, but I'm saying, did he get ran up? Like, nigga, you got to leave because you hot.
No, he ain't get ran up. He got in the yard.
No.
Okay, then. So that's all I'm saying. Like, if ain't no smut on that man's name, we damn sure can't take no rat word. We know what she is.
Yeah, what we agree is that they said that they had the 50 supposed to come up with a documentary. Where that documentary at? So the whole thing is like I believe what I believe based on having the knowledge and information that I got from Cuffy's side of the equation. I believe what I believe, and I ain't gonna change my belief. And if you don't want me to believe it, nigga, you got the power to show us if Cuffy has the letters where he sent you. I've seen them where he sent me to say, "Hey, I'm at this motherfucker Frank's here," and this bitch say, "You know something."
But okay, back to that, nigga. If I'm sitting in a federal penitentiary and you sending me some shit about a federal case, man, bruh, you want me tied in this shit? You want me roped up in this shit? What the fuck are you sending me some federal shit? I'm in the feds already. What was supposed to be Meek's response? He was supposed to write a letter back to you and say, "Hey man, I don't know what that bitch doing." Like that's what I'm like. What was his response? That what he was supposed to do?
Yeah, hell yeah, what he supposed to do. If I'm your partner, and listen, if you my partner and you write me and you say, "Hey, dog face, I'm going through my hearing process, trying to come up under this shit here, fight this case they got on me, and they telling me the bitch that came from you is Bing Bing Bing, and she said you put us together and you try to do XYZ, and she's working on behalf of you."
You have one of your people.
I'm gonna have my lawyer. I'm gonna have my lawyer say, "Hey, not me. I don't know what the fuck she on. I'm not admitting to no crime. I'm not admitting to know about the elements of the case. But if you, my player partner, like a brother to me, and you done got money with me, and we have a history and time, right? You write me and say, "Hey, dog face, old girl say you orchestrate this whole thing."
This is what I'm saying. A lot of niggas, okay, you can look at that because you said what you would do in that situation. But I know a lot of niggas say once you get, "Hey, but I got this Fed case, come on. Hey, nigga, don't never call my phone again. But I got your folk, whatever they need, I got them. But don't ever call me again."
Oh yeah,
it's a lot of niggas like that. So that's what I'm saying.
Hey, listen, I got player partners locked up right now. I'm gonna put your number on this. No, you ain't.
Facts.
No, you ain't.
That's my point.
Hey, my nigga OG Freeze. My nigga
yeah.
OG Freeze out there in the Bay Joint, California. He say, "I'll put your number." No, you ain't. You better call that bitch, tell that bitch, tell that other bitch, and I'll send the money. You hear me? But
that's what I'm saying. So a nigga don't play with that federal system. We can't act like nigga ass can't get roped up and tied in by hearsay. A nigga say something like, "But hey, hell no, I don't know nothing about none of that shit." And if I respond, that might put me in a situation. See what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, to me, it's on the burden of proof for this bitch to prove, because all that shit is hearsay. You know what I'm saying? All that is hearsay. Bitch, you say the nigga knew that he knew what you about to do. Prove it. Because just like them thug calls got out, then it should be calls with her and Meech. Why ain't them calls dropped? Why ain't them calls dropped? Because bitch, you working at this point. So your calls being recorded. So bitch, you should have it.
Yeah, so what I will say about this is that 50 Cent said the documentary was coming, Tammy Collins was gonna speak, and she was gonna have evidence. So what I will say about this particular situation is 50 Cent. Well, see, the whole thing is 50. I mean, so listen, here's another thing I want to bring into attention.
No, I got it, doggy.
Go ahead.
See, listen, Tammy already had told on one of her counterparts that she was fucking with. What's the guy name?
Terry White.
Terry White. Meech knew about that. The whole country knew about that. So he knew she was a rat, and she was dealing with him at that time. Terry White got locked up.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you know for a fact, hello, do you know for a fact that he knew she was a rat before she had his life rights? Or did she already have his life rights and he found out she was a rat?
Well, according to Blue Da Vinci is how she was Blue Da Vinci's old head bitch.
Okay.
He the one brought her around the mob to begin with prior to the indictment even happened, the first indictment, right? So according to Blue Da Vinci, he didn't know that she was in communication with Meech. But when he found out after talking to Meech on the phone, Meech told him, Blue, hey, holler at Tammy got so and so and so and so. And according to Blue Da Vinci, he said that he told Meech, whoa, Meech, that's a bitch knocked off Terry Wright. That bitch working. She a known cooperative. You know what I'm saying? And he said after that was the last time he spoke to Meech. And Meech sent out to the street that he himself was bold, told the members of the mob who was out here not to fuck with him. And according to Blue Da Vinci, he told him straight up she was bold. And that was in 2017. This whole 50 Cent BMF shit didn't come about until 2021.
But this is what I'm saying. You don't know when the hoe had his life rights. Because think about it, that nigga Meech. He probably been trying to sell a book or sell a movie the whole time.
He absolutely is. Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. So if you find out this bitch a rat, this bitch got your life rights and you still sitting down, nigga, you can't do that. What you gonna do? Say fuck the bitch and she got your life rights and she go sell the store and make all the money? You know what I'm saying?
That's a plausible argument. If he did not know and he'd already, she didn't just have his life rights. She had power of attorney over him too.
Thanks. So that bitch got the keys to the castle.
Right. So in that sense, I will give you that, because if you found out later, but Blue Da Vinci is quite sure that based on the timeline of events that transpired, that she knew that Meech knew that old girl was bold. Let me switch focus for a second. Okay. Big Meech, according to Selena Powell. Selena Powell is a whore of the highest level, but she is what's the lady name on Della Reese on Harlem Nights? She a hoe, but she an honest hoe. She ain't lied on 50 Cent. She ain't lied on none of these niggas. She has never been proven to be a liar about none of the niggas she didn't expose or turn upside down or inside out. Are we to believe what she said when she says that they are living in Floyd Mayweather's mansion or condominium, high rise? Are we to believe, speaking of believing women, when they try to expose a motherfucker, are we to believe that what she said about Lil Meech getting his Lamborghini repossessed and being broke, being a pill head, do we believe anything that Selena Powell is saying about them living in Floyd Mayweather's spot and they being broke?
The reason why I say it might be some validity to that, because why are you calling this hoe begging her to take it down?
Right.
If it wasn't true, you bird ass bitch, fuck out of here. Bitch, you don't know my business, hoe, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? It would have just been that simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, simple. Like, bitch, fuck out of here. We all know this whole bird, right? But that's why I said he's not street savvy. Cause then the bitch posted it. Then you called her not until we just watched Young Buck go through this shit. Why would you call the person that's trying to extort you? They gonna record you too, nigga. That's common sense. You don't think she gonna record you, nigga? So for that reason, it's kind of like it's some validity to it, because why would you be asking her to take it down?
So listen, people expected us just to slash. Go ahead, Boogie.
Boss man D-Lo did the same shit that you saying the other two did.
So but it was go ahead.
The lady boy got him on recording, begging him to take it down.
Not on the recording, but text messages and popped up with a whole lot of money.
Hey,
as if it was like, hey, you pay me and I say I lied. And but trying to say that I lied, but popped up with a lot of money too, like.
But that punk also got OnlyFans, and that punk been getting a lot of money anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't nothing for he could have went in. I ain't excusing this shit from D-Lo because he never straightened that shit. But I'm just saying the punk also could that was bank money. That nigga only got that money out the bank. Like that was hundreds and $10,000 bands. So yeah, but nigga, I would have straightened that shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, it was some harm was supposed to come his way. You don't play with no man like that. A nigga on man time. So yeah, hey, really? Yeah. You know,
baby doll, what's up with your nephew, Lil Meech, baby doll?
He like Scamlikelee say he a child. You know, he's a kid. And that's what I had said this a while ago to my husband. Like, a lot of people expect to see him in a different light because he's doing his TV stuff. So of course they thinking he really his daddy and he not. I have been saying that. So Scam, like you really touched on a lot of stuff that I already was saying about Lil Meech. Like, especially when they called him in the airport and he told him to call his mama. You knew he was a baby then.
Yeah.
Shit, he said he was a kid. He's 20-something years old. I'm a kid.
Yeah, he said,
I'm a minor.
I'm a minor, right? I'm a minor.
So what do we? So people expected the YouTube street because we've been very critical and harsh on Big Meech, and I'm gonna say for the record, fuck Big Meech and fuck BMF. I'm me, right? Fuck them all. Fuck everybody look like them, and I'm saying it with the full force of my.
I ain't gonna crazy.
Fuck them. Fuck everybody look like them too, right? And I'm in Detroit right motherfucking now. I swear on my mama. My thing is, people expected us to go hard on Lil Meech because of the did you see the police car thingy back in the police car?
Yeah.
What was your when you saw that? What did you say to yourself?
A real true civilian, a nigga that has no street knowledge, a nigga that's not baptized in this shit at all, a nigga with no experience with the police. Scared. He was scared. Like you can honestly see he was scared. He thinking they already found some shit they ain't found. And he asked them, did they find it?
Oh my God.
See what I'm saying? Like that's just green bean shit. And because he had never like he's not up the street. And then this is what people ain't talking about. The police is actively targeting this little kid. They know he not no street nigga. So why are they targeting him? Right. They saying like, yo, it's an investigation on Lil Meech. That's Lil Dimitri. Why? Because you know he not no street nigga. So why are y'all fucking with this little actor kid? Because you know he gonna have some drugs on him because he got a habit. See what I'm saying? But you know this nigga not no real street nigga. You know this nigga ain't got bricks like his dad. Huh?
He threw the shit on his mans and then told on him. You ain't gotta be a street nigga to understand that the nigga threw something on his mans and then told on him. I know niggas who is straight square that'll never do no shit like that.
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the initial reason why they even stopped him. I'm talking about that. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I'm not saying he right for that. I'm saying I said it.
With him. The police.
Yeah, he's a civilian anyway. First off, me being a street nigga, why he not driving? Nigga, you not driving. If I got this shit on me, cause fuck nigga, if I want to run from these folks, I'm running, nigga. And y'all gonna be in this bitch scared to death. I'm gonna go through red lights, all kind of shit. But nigga, ain't no celebrity nigga driving me around, and I got guns on me and shit. Fuck no. So then what I'm saying, for them to even initially fuck with him and stop him was based on they had an investigation going on Little Beach. That what the police said. See what I'm saying? What he did, no, nigga. And that's another thing I hate that people keep trying to make it seem like only street niggas shouldn't like rats. Nigga, nobody like rats. If a police rat on another police, he can't work with them no more, nigga. He's gonna get exercise. Like, no, get him the fuck out of here. If you at a job, if I'm at McDonald's and I take an extra 15 minutes and a nigga go in there and tell me, hey man, that nigga took a 45. He's a fucking rat. I don't want to work with this nigga. So we got to kill that whole narrative that is rats and like, only nigga, nobody want to work for the rat, nigga. If the white powerful men, when they go out and get the fucking little boys and all kind of people on them business trips, and one of them niggas come back and tell everybody wife, nigga, he's a rat. They not gonna fuck with him. So that's my thing. We gotta stop acting like rats is just a street problem.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. So this is a straightforward question.
Okay.
I consider you my player partner.
Right.
Up top with the shit, right?
Okay, yeah.
So let's just say you and me, we get into we fall out. Fuck you, Scam. Fuck you, dog. You asshole. Fuck yeah. Waterhead, motherfucker. Alabama, hot water cornbread eating ass nigga, you.
Hold on, huh? Okay,
I love hot water cornbread.
Juice get started. Juice get motherfucker. So let's just say me, I know you know me. Let's just say, so I say, you know what? I got something for you. I know about you. I know that you was fucking a bitch Sally Sue over here. And I'm gonna tell your wife, Miss Belinda, that you was fucking Sally Sue. That's my way to get at you by telling your wife Belinda that you was over there fucking Miss Sally over there around the corner down yonder. Is that beef? Is that an appropriate way to beef, or is that some pussy shit?
Man, a nigga might well do that shit them hoes be doing. If a nigga do some shit like that, a nigga might well do this, man. You are a disgruntled whore. You a disgruntled hoe. That's some shit women do. Oh, that bitch, I ain't that bitch free. I'm finna tell that bitch husband. Like, you know what I mean? Men shouldn't operate like that. If I fall out with you, my nigga, wish you the best. But nigga, hey man, me and this nigga I seen eye to eye. So anytime a nigga display those kind of man reels, nigga, that's the whole you. You probably came from a single mother household or some shit. Cause that ain't no man shit. If I fall out with a nigga, that's just where it at. I ain't even finna go online and make subliminal posts about no nigga. I ain't finna do that shit. I think that's female tendency shit. I don't think no man should be behaving in that way.
That's
And
rat,
being
that's rat behavior. That's
for sure.
right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we supposed to hold ourselves to standards because we men and we carried ourselves a certain way, whether we playing the game of the streets or not. We still stand on certain principles. You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm not about to tell your baby mama, your wife, one of your hoes, your business, nigga. That's like
Hey,
telling the police what's going on. That's still the same thing to me. Like, we not doing that.
that's a
It's
character
just
flaw.
certain ways that real players and niggas really move. And it's only 1% of niggas who gonna keep it solid like that. The other 99%, they
You
playing
you
the game
you
raw.
you know what I think it is?
Go ahead.
You know what I think it is? I think like I a lot of people scream this real nigga shit. I'm a real nigga. I'm real. But a real person is so 1%. It's not even 1%. I think that shit like 0.3% of some shit. Because it's no reward for being real. Niggas gotta know that. Like, it's no reward for being real. All the real niggas is in the feds, took their time, didn't tell on niggas. Niggas folded on them. Niggas fucked their baby mama. Niggas took the money they had stashed and ran out with it. And nigga, you get your reward on the back end. You don't get it on the front end with the rest of these niggas. And I don't think most niggas can stomach that and handle that truth. So niggas rather fold and be hoes than really stand on them principles and get rewarded later, because a lot of times niggas don't believe the reward even coming at all. So that's why these niggas fold.
And
So
when you're a real man, I tell people, like, because a old head told me, and I say, damn, as I'm growing, he say it hurt being a man. When you're a real man, it hurt being a man. That shit ain't, but you stay solid. You keep your armor tight and you push forward. But it's always gonna
Persevere.
hurt being a black man.
hey,
So
Scam, why is Finesse 2 Times having so many problems everywhere he go?
Man, I think, boy, listen, I think it's a combination of things, man. I'm telling you, bro, listen, man. The more you're vocal, bro, damn near the more it gives people more opportunity to hate you. Cause think about all the people that been assassinated. What they been assassinated for? Words, for talking the truth. So I think the more you become vocal, the more likely it is people hate you and want to see you fucked up. Cause I believe like you ever heard of swatting? Like how motherfuckers you call the police on you and shit. I think that's what they doing to goddamn Finesse, man. Like that man can't catch a break. His mama, everybody like, come on, man, sisters, brothers, like that shit crazy.
Do you
That
think
shit crazy, bro.
you think it's the way the moves he making? The decisions she choosing to do?
I think when you a man of power and you got a certain influence, and let's say if you want your shit a certain way and motherfuckers don't do it and you cut out that water flow, then you the worst nigga in the world. Cause this be my belief, right? When you see these motherfuckers hanging around people and then they leave from around them, they the worst people in the world. Oh, that nigga was doing that. where was your convictions and your morals and your character when you was around this nigga to say, hey man, I don't give a fuck what you got home. I don't give a fuck what you give me. Nigga, this shit some fuck shit. Cause get what? When he cut his brother off, his mama sided with him. See what I'm saying? The mama sided with him. But then when he don't give you some money, now he the worst nigga in the world. So I like that shit be. So I always look at shit different. Like I'm gonna watch a person patterns. Like when he was giving you shit, it was all good. Ricky this, little Ricky this. But when he cut out that water on y'all ass, now he the worst nigga in the world. He part of the Illuminati. He come on, my nigga.
He ain't done nothing for nobody. Right, you
I
right.
just don't agree with that
That's
shit.
a good way to look at it. You feel me?
So I think, and then I'm gonna tell you like this too. I think a lot of times with our celebrities, you gotta think these niggas getting famous so early and young that the people attached to them, they ain't really been through shit with them yet. You see what I'm saying? Like in your 30s and in your 40s, you done learn shit about motherfuckers. You like, man, I should have never been fucking with that motherfucker. But when you in your 20s, okay, like look at Thug. Thug on there crying, telling me he ain't got his twins and shit. I'm looking at that shit like, bro, this some shit you should have been with through. You were supposed to been lose niggas and been, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that you just not going through this why this shit hurt so much. But me, as a grown ass man, I done been lost niggas. Niggas done been ran off the shit I gave them and been broken my shit. You see what I'm saying? Been tried to fuck my old lady behind my back. So all these lessons I've been with through. The fact that you just going through this shows you that your money and fame had you living in a level of comfort that wasn't real. That wasn't reality. But because you thought it was, oh, everybody my friend. Nigga, you got millions of dollars. Nigga, of course they your motherfucking friend. You see what I'm saying? So I think you got to learn these lessons on your own. That's what I'm saying. Like, I believe experience is the best teacher. I ain't seen that nobody out teach experience.
Mm-hmm. Your mic muted, doggy.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you, doggy.
Charlie Kirk, you know you wasn't getting away without this Charlie Kirk question. Give me your overall. It seems to me and to the other members of the panel that black people are being held to a standard where I'm still saying that we are being asked to demonstrate a level of compassion. I ain't even gonna use sympathy versus empathy. They're asking us to outwardly express a level of compassion for somebody who I personally deemed as a racist, bigoted motherfucker who used dog whistle tactics to point out obvious flaws in a particular community. He was selling that shit. That was the language that he was preaching to a ready-made fan base. He grew, he rose to prominence, and then he grew his fan base as he became famous by talking about obvious problems that existed within black community. And then he made some wildly outlandish statements about George Zimmerman, Trayvon Martin, what's the brother's name in Minnesota? George Floyd. He said some things about Martin Luther King. He said some things about black women and black pilots. He said some highly controversial things about a lot of different things that black people are sensitive about. And then when black people chose not to grieve his passing, we were accused of being hypersensitive because, according to them, he was saying things that made us, that we were uncomfortable. He was saying some truths about our behavior and our predicament that we were hypersensitive about.
Well, I truly believe, bro, I don't even think none of that shit was even meant for us. What he was doing was he was griffing to the white evangelist male, which are the most predominantly violent males on the planet. So his base was, he was trying to rear them in. I don't even believe he believed half of the shit that he was saying. Because if this nigga was so smart and so logical, he knew he was spewing misinformation. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that nigga knew what he was doing. It was a concerted effort. You know what I'm saying? He knew what he was doing, bro. So I don't believe he even believed the shit he was saying. his reasoning for doing it was to grow a large fan base, and he knew that his base was uneducated. You know what I'm saying? Conservative whites. So it don't matter. They want to be victimized and want to be the victims of some. See what I'm saying? Because throughout history, history has showed who has been the antagonizer of the world. Let's go. Let's talk about world history. Who are the only people that actually used a nuclear bomb on other people? It wasn't black people. You know what I'm saying? So the classifications of murder, let's talk about that. If they write the law, the government deems what's murder, right? So if they go over there to the Middle East and kill 1 million people, are they gonna say that's murder? Are they gonna add those analytics into their data? Fuck no. See what I'm saying? So I think what he was doing was he was building a fan base at all. So we live in a time where now it's about saying the most uncomfortable shit for cringe purposes to gain an audience. And that's what I think he was doing. But I do think the universe shows you that it is consequences for the shit that come out your mouth. I do believe that. I don't think that the manner in which he died in was was by accident. And also, you got to think he had just turned down some money from them other folks. So all of this shit, you know what I mean? A lot of this shit ain't even making sense, man. They want you to believe some little white kid shot him on the roof, jumped off the roof, ran, put the gun and back together, and hid it in the woods. Nah, hey man, I'm telling black people, that shit ain't none of our business. And hey man, you see what's going on?
They told a whole nother story, but we definitely gonna get into that.
Come on, man.
Scamlikelee in the building, man. Tell us what you got going on, bro. What can we expect from you? Where can we see you? Where can we find you? Where can we experience the whole movement?
Hey man, I'm just living life, man. You know, I'm still on IG, man. Took a good little hiatus for a good reason, man. You know what I mean? I'm managing this super dope content creator by the name of Spake God the Thug, man. So yeah, man, you know, I'm just, hey man, I'm taking the back seat. I'm trying to get bro up through there. So everybody go zap in with my boy Spake God the Thug, man.
Tuned into the best YouTube streaks. Scamlikelee is in the building, man. To take us out, where can we find your content at?
Hey man, you can look up the boy GSQ Health at JUSTQUEH3FF on all social media platforms. Look up my AI artist, Space God the Thug, Space God the Thug on all platforms. You know what I mean? Hey man, big this year. We going global.
I got you, man. I appreciate your time, bro. Salute.
Already, brother.
Salute.
Appreciate you.
You know what it is? Your man Dogface Called Wrong, Public Figure Boogie TV, Baby Thou So Raw, and Uncle Juice. We're approaching hour number 2 of this live stream. I want to shout out to Scamlikelee, representing the city of Atlanta. I want to shout out to my man Trusted OG for the on the ground Memphis report. You ain't gonna hear it nowhere. Listen, this is not just a normal YouTube situation here. We tapping in with people in real time, in real places, who are operating in real spaces around the goddamn globe. YouTube street setting the tone. Y'all know what it is. Hey, listen. Are we done with Real Meech? Because I know people expected us to really tear into his ass, right? I know people did. Baby Doll laughing, right? But I think, to tell you the truth, I think that we would be better served with trying to, because Lil Meech is not a street nigga by no stretch of the imagination. So for us just to, I mean, we're going to point out the level of stupidity associated with his behavior and actions. And we're not going to excuse him for anything. I'm not going to excuse him because Lil Meech know full well what he's doing. He want to be a thug. He craving that attention. He want to be known as the son, like he said when he got caught in the airport. On my day, like Pablo Escobar. Hey, what he said? What he say? Oh, Joe, what he say? What?
He said Yeah, he said his dad is like Pablo Escobar. El Chapo. That's what he
El
said.
Chapo. So
El
my thing is, you have a young man because he's not a boy, he's not a child. So, baby doll, at what point do we hold Lil Meech's feet to the fire like we would hold anybody else's feet to the fire, or do we say, "Hey, listen, man, it's hard shoes for him to fill, trying to be like his daddy, so therefore let's not criticize him for nothing that he does." How we handling Lil Meech?
I would say let's leave Lil Meech, leave him alone. Cause I mean, at the end of the day, it's really pointless of trying to hold him. Cause then everybody they don't care. They people don't care about Lil Meech. All they worry about is his daddy. You know what I'm saying? But Lil Meech, he don't. It's hard to really to say because he don't only act like I think he's slow. Like I'm sorry, that's just my thing about it. I don't think he's really having. I don't even think he's in tune with reality for real. Lil Meech is a little off to me. I'm sorry because even though he's not a street person, he still put himself in predicaments to have to become a street person and keep testing his street nigga credibility, and he don't have none. He's a L7. He's a square. He's a L7. I think we should just leave Meech alone.
Boogie,
he making his pops look a little worse than he is because every time he do some bullshit, he go stand next to his pops and put up a bullshit caption like his pops is condoning the bullshit. Look, whether you a street nigga or not, it's just things you know not to do and not to involve yourself in, which he's a baby dope fiend. So he's going to be involved in a whole lot of things because that's just what dope fiends is into.
He fried his brain cell.
In the blender.
So, baby doll, you blaming his stupidity on drug usage and not just poor.
No, I blame his stupidity on like what's the guy name? The guy that just got off of here. He
Scamlikelee.
Scamlikelee. That he didn't have no father figure. What type of man figure he had around him for real? You could tell he was either raised by his mama and his grandma, or just a grandma. And Lil Meech, he might as well just go gay, for real. Like Lil Meech don't even know how to be a
whoa.
He don't know how to be a real boy or a real man. He don't know how to be
over there. Hey, Boogie, did you hear what she said? Hold on, Boogie. Hold on. Hey, god damn.
He don't even know how to be a man. He don't know how to be a man. He don't know how to be a
Whoa. You went way there. So you saying Lil Meech might be like Lance Twigs, and Tyler Robinson in Utah?
Lil Meech is soft as fuck. He's soft as a baby ass. He's soft.
Hey, listen, Boogie, don't move. Go back to that face. One eyebrow up, one eyebrow down. Hey, Boogie.
For Lil Meech, he get hold by you got hold by
a hoe.
By a hoe.
Yeah, you got hold by a hoe.
You got punked by her. You get everything that we see, he's getting punked. He might as well just be a princess.
One thing she an honest hoe. She ain't
jump off. She's still a hoe. You don't matter. She an honest hoe, a clean hoe, a sparkly hoe, a black hoe, a light skin hoe.
I think if she would call him that, she would have called him that. He just a baby dope fiend. Don't remember nothing. Don't know nothing.
And he played video games on that.
I'm not giving the nigga no excuse for all the shit that he done racked up. Cause one time, all right, that's cool. Not really, but okay. 2 times, nigga, you put something on your mans and then tell on him. Nigga, you don't gotta be a street nigga for that. You just a hoe ass nigga.
And no, just listen, when he on drugs and he got pulled over, he could have been paranoid. You know what I'm saying? And if he's under the influence, to me, I just feel like you never know what you get with a dope fiend. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Are you saying that his drug usage is what got him when the police came to the back of that goddamn car, and the police said, well, we found the 2 guns, and that ain't against the law, though. That ain't nothing. Like, no, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the other shit. And the police like, what you mean? I just told you we found the 2 guns, and that's not illegal. That's nothing. That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the other shit. Go back. That has something to do with, he didn't look high to me. He looked totally fucking sober to me.
So you think he did all this sober, Dogface?
Did he look high to you? Can we pull the video up?
Yeah, pull the video up.
Okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's do it like this. There's always more than one way to skin a cat. Yeah, it's always more than one way to skin a cat.
Out of all this fucking acting he doing, he should have picked up a real skill. You hear me? Nigga, you running
thought
around.
he was really gangster because he really played that role of his daddy real good, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but that alone should at least taught your ass not to tell your man, and you threw the shit on him. Nigga, pick up a real skill, nigga.
Meat's crazy.
Just be doing shit, and Big Meech ain't off the hook, nigga. That's your motherfucking son. I know plenty of niggas that ain't had no daddy, and they ain't doing the shit Little Meech doing.
It's not legal. Huh? It's not legal.
What is it?
It's not legal.
It's not legal what?
To have a firearm.
I'm talking about the other stuff.
Huh? Talking about the other guy? Yeah.
That's illegal.
Meech asking the police if they found the other illegal stuff sparked the police to now go back to look for the other illegal stuff. Because they were only telling Lil Meech, hey, bro, it's firearms. It's no big deal, bro. We're just waiting to see what they want to do with you because you're a suspect of an investigation.
I ain't hear you. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
You needed a church. They had captions and everything for you because you can't hear. You can read it.
Oh, Meech.
I know you went to DPS and you from Brightmo. So maybe if you can't hear the closed caption, hold on. If you couldn't hear it, well, let's try this again.
What y'all found it on? What y'all found it?
It's not legal.
Huh?
It's not legal.
What is it?
It's not legal.
It's not legal what?
To have a firearm.
I'm talking about the other stuff.
Huh? Talking about the other guy?
The other stuff, yeah.
Juice?
Sure, you know what I say, you know what I'm saying? He stone cold ratted. You know what I'm saying? He knew what he was doing. It ain't that he deliberately did that. He put it on Dog, like Dog said that he planted it on him, and then when he woke up, he telling the police, you know what I'm saying? Check that out. The police wasn't even up on it. They telling him, oh yeah, the gun's straight. No, I ain't talking about no gun. What y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? He making sure they find what he planted on Dog. So he can't get around that. Ain't no justification in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, wait, so you saying that Lil Meech planted the gun on his homeboy?
No, it was dope. He planted some dope or something on him. You feel me?
The homeboy was sleeping back in the car. When they got pulled over, Lil Meech took what he had and threw it in the back seat on Dog. With Dog, so they pulled Lil Meech out because Lil Meech was the subject of investigation. They searched the car. When the police come out and search the car, oh boy, he had the shit. He didn't tuck the shit. He didn't tuck it away. They searched the car. They don't find nothing but some firearms that wasn't illegal.
So Meech a snake and a rat. He a snake and a rat.
He told on his mans and wasn't even asked about his mans. He just gave up this fucking information.
He ain't just telling him, he set him up.
That's part. That's forget the telling him, the setup part is
he set him up. He threw it on him, and ain't like his man had it, and he told with my man riding dirty. He planted it on him and then told he got it.
Hey, listen, Vision TS. He say if Lil Meech the bag, his man gotta take that, homie. Meaning, if Lil Meech is the bag, his man got to take the case.
But Lil
Hey,
Meech
look,
ain't the bag.
all that's cool. I agree with you. Not when a nigga throw it on you and then tell on you. Nigga, they probably was finna ride off in the sunset.
Right.
Nigga, you told on me.
What it
They
look like?
they didn't find it on their own.
I think Meech
You know
told
what I'm
on him
saying?
on the
It's completely different. I agree with what you're saying. You the money, you keep a little crash dummy around, you take care of his people, put money on his books. You already got this understood. You know what it is.
But
nigga,
see,
you told on me. You put it on me and told on me, nigga.
But how
this
is
is the thing I think Meech was doing. He was trying to avoid getting that ass whooping. See, old boy woke up with Meech putting it on him. You feel me? So Meech knew once the police said the guns were straight, they was about to ride off. Meech ain't want to take that ride with him. He got to get that nigga locked up. You feel me?
Juice, you think that's really what you think Lil Meech was afraid of the nigga?
Hell yeah, he was afraid of that nigga. That nigga was a street nigga. That nigga wasn't playing with him. You know what I'm saying? That nigga had been in the joint and all that already. You feel me? I think Meech was trying to avoid that ass whoop because he look how he was shook he was. You feel me? The police about to let y'all go. What you shook for? They telling you it's straight. You feel
that's
me?
the issue. That's the issue. The issue is it is not like the police are threatening you. It's not like the police is even questioning you in an aggressive manner. They're talking to you calm, cool, and collective. It's broad. It ain't 3:30 in the morning. You ain't out there by yourself. You ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? They talking to you calm. Hey, yeah, man, we found the guns, man. It's just no, you found us. No, it's just guns. The police are saying just guns. Nothing wrong with that. That nigga said, not that. I'm talking about the other stuff.
He say not that. He say not that.
I did.
So the police was confused and shit.
But look,
you can
the
tell.
police. No,
Hey,
you got
hold
shit
on.
wrong. I know y'all found that.
but how they gonna say Meech the bag when Meech ain't he supposed to be living in Floyd Mayweather house for free? He ain't got no
Hold on,
money.
y'all. Hold on 1 second. Cause maybe we missing something here. You know, we slow. YouTube Street, we slow. Maybe we missing something.
What y'all found though? What y'all found?
It's not legal.
Huh?
It's not legal.
What is it?
It's not legal
It's not legal what?
to have a firearm.
I'm talking about the other stuff.
Huh?
Other stuff.
Talking about the other guy?
Other stuff.
Yeah.
That's illegal.
Oh, Meech,
He said the other stuff illegal. The other stuff illegal. Little Screech. That's Little Screech.
I need y'all to subscribe to Dogface TV Podcast, Public Figure TV, Baby Al So Raw, The Beat Factory 313. So, do I need to play that again, or y'all pretty much got it?
We got it.
Baby Al.
No, I got
Does it sound like the police was bearing down on him in an aggressive manner, tone, anything? Was the police grabbing him, beating him, anything? The police was confused about what he was talking about. Looked like to me.
Yeah, and he volunteered information, and I'm kind of swinging on Unc's side with this one, far as he didn't want to get his ass beat. Because what would be your reason to do that? Especially when the police is not even on that. That's deep. That's real deep to me. Like, for you to just do that, what is your reasoning for that? You a snake and a rat, though. You a snake for real.
My Elliott boy Bam said, "Lil Meech gotta have some money to be the bag." LOL. Meech fucked up right now.
That's what I said. If he live in Floyd Mayweather house, how he the bag? You know what I'm saying? How's he the bag? He ain't got no.
My question is this: Why does it seem like in Black America we having such a hard time with understanding what is snitching and what ain't snitching? What the fuck going on?
No, they use selective politics because it's what's beneficial to them. You feel me? if they think they could benefit from that motherfucker right now down the line or anything, then they go look the other way, like Boosie did with QCP. You feel me? He said he might want to work with Lil Baby. He trying to get on that Lil Baby tour, so he didn't want to say if QCP was a rat or not. You feel me?
Okay, so breaking news: BG from Cash Money fame, Mr. Yan himself, he weighed in. He was on Instagram Live, and obviously somebody asked him a question about Young Thug and Young Thug's interrogation video. Let's hear what Jizzle had to say. I'm gonna let it play 2 or 3 times for dramatic effect.
I rock with Thug and basically them statements he made, but I'm gonna keep my comments to myself, man. You hear me? It's a different world we living in, man. You hear me? Man, you know the old rules don't apply, man. You hear me? So I rock with Thug and basically them statements he made, but I'm gonna keep my comments to myself, man. You hear me? It's a different world we living in, man. You hear me? Man, you know the old rules don't apply, man. You hear me? So I rock with Thug and basically them statements he made, but I'm gonna keep my comments to myself, man. You hear me?
You heard me?
In case of work come his way. I think that's why.
No, him saying that let you know. he said that let you know. Keep my comments. That mean if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing. So that's what he took the stance on. It wasn't nothing. He wasn't gonna say nothing nice about it. I don't think he ain't. I don't think Jizzle worried about working with Thug. You feel me? He ain't gonna tie himself with that. You feel me? Not the Jizzle I know. You feel me?
Baby doll.
I really to say you're not gonna speak on something you shouldn't even spoke on it. I hate for somebody to say I'm not gonna speak on it, but you spoke on it. Your gestures that you're making is saying everything. So BG, who to say he was sober on that video?
Here we go again.
You ain't.
Why is everybody high? Why is everybody? What?
He's even though he be high, he recognized the rat and what you should and shouldn't be doing according to the street code. Even if he high, he still recognized that.
Everybody high, baby doll.
I mean, it's not legendly with BG. He be high as hell. He be high as hell. But I mean, I didn't understand the point of that video. He
was obviously on Instagram Live, right? Somebody dropped the question. Should he have ignored the question?
Yes.
Like, because they ignore shit all the time.
Yeah.
Should he have just ignored that?
Yep. To say I'm not speaking on it, you basically say how you felt about it. You just say how you felt about it by saying, I ain't gonna speak on it. Your gesture that you did just shows how you feel about it. So, because if it was anything positive,
20 miles an hour, you caught that one. Comments going past his screen at 20 miles an hour. He caught that.
Because he really want to speak on it. He really wants to speak on it so bad. He want to speak on it so bad. He might as well. He got new teeth and everything. He might as well.
He gonna.
Why you gotta go there with the teeth, baby doll?
I didn't even recognize that was BG because his teeth so new. I did not recognize that man for a minute.
Why you gotta go with your whole teeth thing, though?
I mean, congratulate him on his teeth. His teeth look nice. He look good, but a dope feed with new teeth, you might see him next week without them. You might pop them out and flip them for.
Hey, Boogie, you need to really get your sister, bro. You hear me? Because she getting progressively worse and worse, like a psych patient. You hear me?
She's saying shit I would say.
No wonder.
I'm saying, how you put a
Nah,
new teeth on
not
the dope
surprised.
thing? Like,
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Now, I'm not surprised. Why I set myself up for that dumbass shit, didn't I?
I'm telling you, he didn't look the same. I swear I did not recognize that was BG. All day I didn't recognize it. Okay. So people kept saying BG. I'm like, that's, and I had to look closer. He got new teeth. That's why he looked different. But yeah, BG is not credible in my book.
Hey Boogie.
He cool.
Hey Boogie.
Huh?
Your man Pooh Shiesty, he's in the federal halfway house right now. He on his way back home. What does Pooh Shiesty's release mean for the city of Memphis and for the whole landscape of hip hop? Because when he left,
he was on
he had
fire.
rap game in the chokehold.
He was on fire.
You think he can make another hit record?
Oh yes.
Hell yeah. I think people been waiting on Pooh Shiesty so long till the numbers just gonna make whatever the fuck he drop a hit record. I'm not saying he gonna drop some bullshit.
But if
he did, the numbers alone gon' tell it, even if it was some bullshit, because people been waiting too long. But he gonna come out. I believe he gonna do what he supposed to do. Now, is it Memphis is Memphis? Is that finna shake some more shit up? Yeah, he gotta leave Memphis. He gotta stay out of Memphis. Because this time around, he ain't gonna make it out of Memphis.
Hey, listen. My recommendation to Jesus Christ, our personal Lord and Savior, get the fuck out of Memphis. My recommendation to Moses, Esau, Jacob, Yahweh, Hare Krishna, y'all get the fuck out of Memphis for them young YNs. Get y'all together.
If he want to continue to be something,
the YNs Memphis will kill Jesus again, bro. They will bust a cap in Jesus, bro.
The way that shit is, that hat right now, they get Pooh Shiesty, he fresh out of jail, out a month, and they get that hat. Oh man, you got to stay out of Memphis. They motivated by hats in Memphis, as you just heard OG say. You know what I'm saying? Like, these YNs, ain't nobody got to tell them nothing. They like, oh, if I get that one, my big dog gonna be happy. That move me up in the ranks. He might give me a couple dollars too. Cause with that, like he said, it's clicks. And all they clicks beefing.
So is this what living in Black America has come to? Well, a motherfucker coming home. Listen, for us to even have the thought that he may come home and do anything other than live in his truth as a star and use his last 4-5 years as a learning experience, for us to even have to consider him doing anything other than that, bro, that speaks volumes for how fucked up we are as a people, bro.
But it's a few tweets like throughout time that he dropped being in there where it fucked my computer up, because I'm like, nigga, you been in there long enough where you should at least change your thought process or the way you speak, at least before you get out here. Everybody got a way how they talk before they hit the streets. Man, I'm going to do right. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. They be on the streets for about a month or two. Then they back to their old self. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even do that shit. So I'm reading tweets and he locked up. I'm like, man, this shit crazy. He finna come out on the same shit. But my advice is get the fuck out of Memphis and just handle that motherfucking music. Man.
Facts. He did. My bad, y'all. BG did. He did say, I guess the old rules don't apply. He did speak on it. I'm saying.
Well, I mean, he spoke on it, but we talking about the overall tone of it. First, you saying I ain't even gonna speak on it, and then you say the old rules don't apply. That's speaking on it. Because the old rules is you don't say nothing.
Right.
Then speak on it. So it's like a contradiction of terms, but all within the same sentence. I get
That's why I say he high. Why you trying to underestimate me? He was high. I ain't gonna speak on him.
No, niggas ain't gonna be high to say something stupid, bro. Niggas don't gotta be high.
PG case he high. Okay, his case he high. You gonna say you ain't gonna speak on something, but still spoke on it. More than one way. Gestures and what he said. The old rules don't apply.
Y'all tune into the YouTube streets. Baby Doll So Raw, Public Figure Boogie, Uncle Juice. Y'all know what it is, man. We out. Let's go, baby.